pistol grip pump on my at all times.
Yeah. Fair to say, episode what? I'm out the loop.
32?
32.
Is it?
Hell if I know.
I think it's 32
Y'all
or
been holding
33.
it down.
It's 32, 33-ish.
Are we officially losing
my
track of the
waist
numbers?
size.
Yes.
32.
I got. And it is.
That's what we rolling with?
Yeah.
I think we get to the point where we're kind of forgetting the numbers, but that means we on a roll, man. And
It's definitely 33.
It's 33.
Episode 33, we are back. We got Young Stet back in the building.
Hi.
Fresh off tour.
Fresh
Yeah,
off
I feel
tour.
like it. I feel like I'm recovering from it. Vegas don't owe me nothing. Whoop my ass.
You didn't go to
gonna lie.
Fat Tuesdays?
I didn't.
Why
I'm not a big drinker, man. I only did it specifically because it was my girl's birthday was on the 15th.
Okay, happy belated birthday.
Happy
Yeah, so
belated.
shout out to her.
I have a question, Seth.
Yeah.
What do you recover from if you don't drink?
That's what I was getting ready to get into. I actually indulged this past 2.5 days at the pool. You know, the sun whoop your ass and the liquor, and then we went out to a couple club spots,
Okay.
hit the strip. So I was actually drinking the entire time from daytime to the evening. So it really whooped my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Today was tough to get up. I just got back yesterday, but nonetheless, y'all been holding it down. I got to catch some of the clips. I seen y'all been having a good time and holding the table down. Man, what's been going on?
Absolutely.
We had a great week.
I see.
We had a great week.
Yep.
It was
It looked
amazing.
fun.
Yeah.
Hella fun.
We had good topics, controversial topics, of course. You know, it's been a lot going on in the news, y'all.
I seen somebody had this seat turned up the other day.
Yeah.
Who's somebody? Put a name on it.
Ooh.
That's what we do at this.
Put a name on it. Who's this somebody?
Scotty.
Scott LaRock.
Y'all gave him a hard time, man.
Scotty
But
too
everybody
hotty.
giving him a
Scott
hard
gave
time.
himself a
He
hard
did.
time.
He did. He definitely. I've been victim. I've done that too. So I know what he did. And
It's the chair.
It's the chair.
Yeah, it's for sure the chair.
Do you think we need to switch the chair, like the actual physical chair?
Like get a new chair.
Yeah, like what-
Or maybe like light some sage on it.
Don't-
Sage
I
wipes.
think so.
Maybe some sage wipes so
Trying to
that.
say bad energy.
Yes.
That's
exactly what
No,
we're
I'm not
saying.
saying bad energy.
This
I'm
is
not
not
saying-
like a specific
The chair.
chair. Like this chair does not say my name on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like so the chair has been passed around. I just think it's the aura of this seat. I
It's
think
the chair.
That
That's
get-
what I'm saying. It's the physical chair.
It's not
What
bad.
if it's possessed?
It's not bad energy. It's bad takes.
I don't have bad taste, nigga. First of all,
Cook that nigga.
actually my takes actually be on point.
I'm playing. No, but Scott's take, obviously, let's talk about it. Scott's take on the Diddy situation is going viral right now.
It is.
The comments, did y'all see the comments?
I did.
Yeah, that's what I checked first before I got a chance because I was kind of busy. I didn't get a chance to watch it and listen to it all. And I
Yeah.
seen the comments. I'm like, what did he do?
Man.
What didn't he do?
I'm like, was it that bad?
What did he do is just
What did he do?
What
is
did he do?
Right on time. Pun wasn't
Chef's
intended,
kiss.
but great
Chef's
catch.
kiss, pun intended, was crazy.
Listen.
That's
I
that
don't-
rappity rap shit.
I didn't
quick.
expect him to sit down and take that stance.
I didn't.
But again, I have to work on making sure that I respect everybody's opinion.
And listen, yeah, 'cause
right,
me
and
too.
listen and be a better listener. But it's just again after seeing the Cassie footage,
Yeah.
and knowing that he's an abuser, that's a fact. It's not
Yeah.
arguable. He's an abuser. It's hard to see someone defend that.
Yeah.
So he was okay, I just caught pieces of it. He was defending the actions or the consequences.
Scotty's take was it. Well, let's also keep in mind that he said himself he was very inebriated, so he was trying to get his thought off and wasn't really like
Landon.
articulating himself as well as he wanted to.
Got it.
But at the end of what I think his point was that it's innocent until proven guilty. Let's stop with the jokes and the judgments and shit because we don't know what happened yet. And until we know what happened, let's reserve our judgments because we're crucifying this man for no reason. That's what I think
That's
he
what
was trying to get
imply.
off. But it went around the world and and we was like, yo.
No pun intended again.
But
It's literally working perfectly.
it's like I personally don't feel wrong for judging Diddy, given the fact that I've seen
Right.
the Cassie tape.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
I'm glad
that's
I
why I
wasn't-
don't feel bad.
I'm glad I wasn't here to give my take. A lot of people know how I feel about Puff, specifically about my
I'm
allegiance
not one
to,
of those people. I don't know.
You know, you ain't gonna give me a Scotty part two. Well, no, I ain't gonna be. Never mind. I'm not taking his
Scotty
defense.
part two. Hold
Scotty
on.
part two.
It's the opposite way.
Are you on
actually.
the defense team?
No,
as well?
well, I mean, I don't like to say I'm anti anybody or say like I have a specific hate because obviously I didn't know Tupac, and obviously I didn't know Puff that well.
Right.
But growing up, being such a big Tupac fan, a Death Row fan, we automatically had an animosity for Bad Boy, the East Coast, and Biggie.
Understood.
It's childish, of course, I admit to it. So I never was able to allow myself to become a big fan of Puff. And then as time went on, I started hearing the rumors and just knowing the stuff that was going on, you know, behind the scenes and this type of shit he was doing, and I just never had a liking to him, which is kind of controversial because I'm really cool with his sons. I'm cool with Quincy, I'm cool with Christian, I'm cool with Lil Justin. And I never had no problem being around them or kicking it with them, but I just, you know, I just don't have a positive outlook on Puff other than his musical contributions.
So why did you loop Biggie in there with it as far as having an issue with him? Because to my understanding, Biggie had an affinity for Pac and vice versa, and they kind of just got caught in the middle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you exclude Biggie from that, or do you think the Long Kiss Goodnight record was really about Pac?
No, I do now. I definitely think Biggie was very peaceful. I don't think it was really something he wanted to indulge in. It was more of Suge and Puffy's issue, and they kind of just had to take the side of their people. So I don't fault Biggie. No, Biggie was unfortunately a victim of that whole thing too. So no, I don't fault Biggie. I just think Puff handled things real crazy during that time, and it's affected hip hop tremendously. So I don't never really big him up for anything other than his musical contributions.
I agree.
I'm cool on Puff like that.
I'm there too. Like musical genius, marketing genius, but no means no, and don't abuse women.
Yeah.
Do y'all believe this is? I mean, karma is a crazy thing to say, obviously, because that's cliche. But it's like, is this his karma? Even though it's not. Okay, let's just say he gets found not guilty, right, for everything. But he's already paid cash. He's already done all these lawsuits outside of legalities.
Yeah.
His image is tainted now.
Permanently.
For sure.
His karma has officially done what it's supposed to do.
And he's done that to other individuals like Wendy Williams. We had that conversation. He's ruined other people's life. We just saw Shine yesterday do a press conference. Aubrey O'Day from Danny Kane. He's speaking out. So many people's lives he's ruined.
Yeah.
So the chick is going to come home to roost. That's just the world. That's a universal law. You can't get away from it. If you do wrong, it's going to come back in some way. So
yeah, it's cause and
be good
effect.
to people. Yeah.
It's
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I would rather see him go down for the Pac shit or this shit. Like, what is more? It sounds really bad. I don't even want to say that word. I don't want to say that word.
You don't want to.
No, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. It's not. I don't know what would be more satisfying. It's not satisfying to see any black men in jail. Let me just clarify. But if you've done certain things that have been detrimental to our society, to our community, to our black women, to the celebrity culture, to the industry, at some point you have to pay what you weigh. At some point. Now, if it's jail, it's jail. If it's whatever the case, your career falls down, you lose money, you get sued, whatever it is, you got to pay what you weigh. But certain consequences are due, and I'm like, I don't know if I feel like if this is gratification enough for what he could go down for, or should it be far worse? Should we start looking into the Al B. Shore situation? Should we start looking into the Kim Porter situation?
All that is about to come out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, which one are we going to get?
They found her diary.
I read that, but I didn't know if that was true.
No, it's true. They're already putting out excerpts and talking about it. Al B. Shore. I don't know if Al B. Shore posted it, but there's a post of her in hospice, like pretty much on her deathbed that has been released. And they were telling they're trying to petition Quincy to exhume her body and to reinvestigate. So she's been buried.
The reason for her death.
They want to dig her up and reopen it up and reinvestigate, re-autopsy, go back in and really get it done.
I would want to sign off on that.
Which is crazy.
I mean, that's a thing that's done a lot of times in crimes because people didn't have the resources at the time to investigate properly. So they'll go back and they'll get like an independent coroner to come in and do another autopsy.
Like if they didn't suspect foul play the first time.
So they feel like because everything through her passing was handled by Puff. So he could have. They feel like if you paid off the coroner, if you paid off the morgue, if you paid off, like, because even there's rumors that he had purchased a casket for her before she had even gotten sick.
She didn't get buried fast.
Yeah, and so it's like, with that being said, all these rumors are flying. People are making their their assumptions and their ideas. So he wants that's a thing. He liked the comment. Al B. Shore liked the comment that said Quincy should exhume your mother.
I don't see
but he's still at the court dates, which is it's kind of a cold play to be your son. Sorry to cut you off. I'm just thinking I just saw the video of Quincy at Puff's court dates, in support, obviously, but obviously that's your mother. So it's like, what kind of mind fuck does that have to have on your kids?
That's not his father, though. That's not your father.
But it goes back to the same thing we were talking about the other day with victim mentality. Some people don't like Stockholm syndrome. You know, it's certain things like that where it's like you may not realize that you have been abused. You may have developed an affinity for your abuser that you can't really shake. And I feel like all of these boys grew up with that as their father. Even though that's his stepfather, that was the man that played his father figure role in his life. And so for them, it's really hard to disconnect the man. It's the same conversation we have all the time about, do we separate the music from the person? Imagine that being your father.
That's
do you separate the father from the
crime?
How
you treated my mother.
But that too.
Over the years, reportedly.
If it was witnessed. If he did it, I mean, you don't know. He may have done a good job of keeping it away from the children.
All the scars and bruises.
You never know. And I will say, I've been around enough women that have been in situations like that you will do everything in your power to make sure that your children are not aware of what's going on. So that's not to say that Kim may not have been putting on makeup, tucking off, making sure she wasn't, till she was right. They didn't know it. They don't peep it. Or, oh, we were just playing, not really realizing in the moment that that's what was going on.
Because she left him for a reason.
And I believe that. But they still, you know, they shared children and they had to do what they had to do. And so I think with the kids, it's a really sad situation, especially his daughters. I feel for his daughters a lot because you as a woman are now having to come into your womanhood and learn about things that you have to be aware of yourself with your father as the example of
Make you start second guessing who he is.
I'm about to go to college. I'm about to be going to frat parties and homecoming and this and that. And all I'm hearing is, don't get Diddy. And that's my daddy, bro. How am I gonna thrive like this? So it's a shitty situation. I can't knock the boys. I can't knock the boys
Christian
for
look
still.
Hurt. Christian, little C3.
That's his twin, bro.
C3, it looks very distraught.
That's his twin.
Watch your back.
I feel
C3
like
looks very distraught, man. And
you can't really knock a child for being torn in between how to separate their hero from now the villain. That's not something we should be judging them on as of yet. They also, some of them were complicit, supposedly, allegedly.
Yeah, that's gonna come out too if they were.
Yeah, that's the thing. Supposedly.
Man, shout out to Justin, shout out to Quincy, shout out to Christian, man. Hold y'all heads, brothers.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are giving their opinions. A lot of people who have been around y'all may have their certain opinions about y'all father figure, but at the end of the day, man, it is their father. So shout out to them for holding it down and trying to, be supportive as possible. Do y'all think? I think his next court date is the 24th. Think they're gonna ever give him bail, or he's there till he gets his sentencing?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're gonna give him bail. And
they gave away his passports.
No, they said that was an option. Right. So it was, if this is what we're bartering.
That was our proposal for bail.
Yeah. So it's like, if you give him bail, this is what we're giving you in return to ensure that we're not gonna run. My kids can't go nowhere, so I can't go nowhere. The houses, y'all keep the houses. Everything is pretty much forfeited if I mess up, which is typical in bail. That's when you go do bail bonds, you have to have somebody come sign and they have to put up collateral. Yeah,
50 M's. They want you
because they feel like he's gonna intimidate witnesses as well. I saw that, so there's a plethora of reasons why they rather keep him there while they do the trial.
Can you imagine Puff is sitting in a jail cell right now?
They said he's on. I don't know if it's fact, but I saw that they placed him on suicide watch.
Yeah, it was fact, but I think that's standard for high profile new inmates.
Yeah,
just in case. Because you don't want to have the Jeffrey Epstein where you wonder, where did he kill himself or did somebody kill him? Because
keep him from.
I'm really scared to know, not necessarily scared, but intrigued to know what is going to come out with the footage from these hundreds hidden cameras in your house.
Who else was there?
And you have parties. I bet every celebrity who been to Puff House who engaged in anything is shaking in their fucking boots right now.
Well, that's why we haven't heard anything. If you notice,
everybody quiet.
Nobody's going to say a word.
CEOs stepping down.
That's bad.
Oh, so you talking about Kevin Lau stepping down from 300 Entertainment?
There was a lot of CEOs that have stepped down. I guess Nike CEO. There's a lot of high-profile people stepped down after that announcement.
Red Lobster. They have a new CEO. We talked about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Red
Man.
Lobster.
I know it's fair to say he's doing some type of jail time. How much he's gonna get, we don't know. Y'all think it's gonna be over 10 years? Over or under?
I'm not about to.
Okay, underdog.
Yeah, I'm not about to play.
That's
segue.
crazy.
We segueing in. We gonna use Diddy as our segue. Over or under?
I don't even know how
higher or lower, excuse me.
I don't even know how to do that, so I don't know.
Okay, so is it higher? He's gonna do over 10 years, or lower? He's gonna do under 10 years.
For abusing women, he deserves over 10 years.
For the whole thing, there's weapons, there's drugs, there's sexual assault, there's potential to murder, there's potential implications on that. Is he get convicted and do over 10 or under, higher or lower?
I might say a solid 10.
On good behavior, like get sentenced to more.
I might say a solid 10.
He not getting R. Kelly treatment. He not going forever.
I don't even was R. Kelly sentenced?
R. Kelly gonna be gone for till he probably passes. Unfortunately, he's 20, 30 some years. I think he got.
I feel like I don't. Okay, so he got 20.
So he may not pass. I don't want to push that on him.
Okay, well if R. Kelly got 20, then maybe more. Then
yeah, I was gonna say more. It's a different time. More stuff has been reported, recorded. More lawsuits.
There might be underage people involved, allegedly.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going off of.
Bill Cosby.
But by that same token, that Bill Cosby's, all of his was before the tech era.
Yeah,
so there's literally, it's all word of mouth.
Right, yeah.
It's
so now
all
if there's video evidence and they confiscated video cameras and baby oil, they're going to have some type of...
You know what that just made me think about? What if, you know how... The gun charges, you reach a certain amount of years per bullet when they catch you. What if they give him a certain amount per bottle?
Wow,
that's mean. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, y'all.
That was nice. He would be gone forever.
I just be childish sometimes. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't take shit serious, but I do.
I wonder. Well, no, shit. That segues us right into the sponsor of our episode, Underdog, with your higher or lower picks. Before we get into this next topic, make sure you're a download Underdog if you haven't already. Use code FMW to get up to 1,000 in bonus cash. The mods will be posting the link in the chat, in the description. So please make sure you download and use code FMW. Later in the show, we'll be giving away picks. So make sure you have the app to download a few bucks. We can't do the over, under, and higher or lower on Diddy, but there's some sports you can do it on.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do picks on Puff. I would hope not.
Nobody.
Man, what's got to be going through his head? But anyway.
I'm not going to bark like that. I'm not no barker. I'm not going to be sitting up here at this table barking like that.
You could do a man bark.
I'm not barking. You look more like a chihuahua than I do, Six.
Pitbull ass nigga.
Do you like your jaws and shake like a pitbull?
Yeah, like your jaws and shake like a pitbull.
Oh, man. No, you know what it is? I haven't had breakfast. Oh, man. The room is spinning.
You eat breakfast every day? The room is spinning?
The room is spinning is crazy.
Wait, so
you saw that video? Do you, Grandma, do you like whole fries? She like, do I?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that shit is hilarious.
So wait, you do eat breakfast every day?
Yeah, 1 or 2 breakfasts. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Wait, what time do you wake up?
Breakfast time.
So you wait, whatever time you wake up, it's time for breakfast.
I'm not doing this with y'all. We're gonna get right into our fair to say topic today because this is what I'm not doing.
Okay, all good.
Okay, we have Michinoy. Yeah. That's kind of tight. I feel like that's a mix of Michigan and Illinois.
Fire.
Michinoy.
Like somebody's from in the middle.
I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah. I feel like that's somebody in the...
Shout out to the home state if that's the case.
Michinoy said, at Ben Illa, hashtag fair to say is dope. Keep it going. Thank you.
100.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, 100 emoji. I didn't see that part. That was good. Tamia Clayton said, at Dijon Paul, I'm obsessed with the content. So funny, so sweet, so musically intelligent. Is it fair to say you and Illa are my favorite media personalities?
Thank you so much.
That's tight.
That's love. That's love.
Thank you.
That's tight, man. Shout out to you for that.
Yeah.
Make sure your next tweet tell them to feed me.
You know what else is cool too? I like that people are not too ashamed or scared to show love, right?
Yeah.
Like in this day and age, hate is such a high thing, and hateful comments is always what people engage in and indulge in the most. So it's good to see people showing us love, man. I'm glad y'all got that love. They love y'all connection. I enjoy sitting with y'all, so I'm glad people are showing love.
Shout out to
y'all know, show love, man.
You. And we have a special guest here with us today.
Our table's open.
We do. We have a special guest today.
Make some noise.
We got Mr. ATM Danny in the building.
Yeah,
what's going on?
What's the word? Welcome, brother.
Come on in.
Man, thank you.
We had to give you the celebrity interest. We started without you, so that's that. My bad.
Be careful. What's up,
So that you get the proper introduction, brother.
Are napkins over there?
No.
You said what?
Over there, huh? Don't be messy.
You gotta put some pressure on him. You gotta
Let's
put you
clean
on
this
one
up
now.
first. Let's clean this up first.
All right, man. So we got ATM Danny in the building, man. If y'all not familiar, y'all about to get familiar. Welcome to the Fair to Say Table family.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of
What's
course,
going
bro.
on? You had a big night last night, my brother.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Shout out One Take. Shout out Irene for, letting me, giving me the opportunity to, just showcase out there, man. It was dope. It was dope. It was for real dope.
Performed at the Echoplex, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
a
fire.
big accomplishment, bro.
Bro,
Well, shit.
I was cool.
Give I don't know, it's kind of a loaded thing to say, but you got a little backstory about yourself that you can give to some of the people since you popping
Yeah,
up
so
over
I'm
here?
ATM Danny, man, out of the 818 San Fernando Valley, and
Yeah.
out here just representing, trying to be a pioneer, and I'm a recording artist, and it's just been a blessing, man, for real. Everything's just been jumping since last year in May, so it's going up. We're going up.
All right, Ben. Well, anytime I sit down with a West Coast rapper, LA rapper, whatnot, I always ask them for a top 5. So I need your top 5 West Coast rappers of all time. Before
Top
we start.
5?
Top 5. No
This
particular
how you
order.
gonna pick to see
Yeah,
what
no
type of rapper you are. He's setting you up right now.
Yeah, I can't sit with you unless you tell me that.
Man.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure, I'd have to put, let's see, for sure, come on, Kendrick.
Okay,
Easy.
one.
Obviously.
Easy. I like E40,
Two. Yeah.
come on now. And then
3 more.
Mac Dre, easy too. That's another one. No, that's another one.
Okay.
And then,
I'm here for this side of
I was
the
gonna say you.
Gotta do Snoop, easy.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Last one.
let's see, man.
Sorry.
It's,
How you gonna pick for
Third
him?
Bay artist.
What? I'm
nah, I'm trying to. Nah, that's exactly
They say I'm
third.
biased, so let me be biased.
Coastal class.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a hard spot to be put in too. It's a lot of artists.
It is. There's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go new school, you could go old school.
Exactly.
So that's why
Generation.
it's tricky.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, no,
generation.
exactly. That's what I'm trying.
Put yourself on the list, yeah, you can.
I mean,
That's funny.
That's too
coming.
biased.
It's coming.
That's
Nah.
fun. That's a thing, though. I
I'm
wonder.
humble, man.
Yeah.
Come on now. Dang. What's boy's name? Oh, he ain't from out here. I mean, I would. Nah, he's New York though. Tupac.
No, Tupac's
New York,
West Coast
New York,
rapper.
Baltimore,
Don't-
Bay.
He's from the Bay.
Shout out to
He's
the
from Bay?
jungles.
He launched his career in the Bay.
Yeah.
With Digital Underground.
Word.
Marin
I
City.
consider
Shout out
him a Bay Area artist.
Absolutely.
Cool.
No, that's a good take. I was actually surprised because obviously I don't know how old you are. You don't mind telling me how old you are?
I'm 27.
27. So you had your picks were older.
Yeah.
More like stamped, legacy
for
play
sure.
artists. So that's dope
Nah,
to hear
yeah,
from a
yeah,
young
yeah.
artist. I was wondering what you was gonna go. I'm like,
Nah, honestly,
he look
because
young. He might-
it's hard to me because I don't really be listening. Like the music I make, I don't even be listening to it, bro.
Right.
I be listening to country and shit.
for real.
Oh, really?
Straight up. Shout out Luke Combs. Shout out Morgan Wallen. Like straight up.
Damn.
That's what
so
I be
you-
hearing.
What do you like about country music?
I don't know. I just think it's like fun and to hear. To be honest with you, it's some shit where you can just like shit. Maybe people from outside of LA could just ride with the windows down. That's with me.
Country music is fire, though. I'm not
never
even.
listened
fuck
to
with
it.
it.
I went through
It's
a country
cool.
music phase where I was just listening to all that. It
I
was
like that, like UK music, like everything.
Okay.
You know?
that feel good music more
Yeah.
so than what's
So
popular.
do you feel like as an artist you would be interested in venturing into those genres at a
Of
certain
course.
point? That'll be
Yeah,
tight,
that's the
huh?
goal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
For
tight.
sure. Like I already tapped in with some dude like in the UK. I call him the UK G Perico. He go by Tay Jordan.
Oh,
he
that's
looks just
right.
like him.
We might
I
have
was
to look
about to say, we
that up.
gotta
Yeah,
look
he
for
look
it.
just
Pull
like
him
him.
up, please. Tay Jordan.
Tay Jordan.
That's tight.
Yeah, he looked just like him. Yeah,
So,
T-A-Y.
So have you experimented with any other genres other than just hip hop?
I just did my first little
Oh, that's crazy.
corrido.
Oh,
that's
for
tight.
real?
Okay.
Yeah, but like
That's
I
Duno's
didn't
favorite.
rap Spanish,
Yeah.
but like it was like a corrido like Texas type of beat.
Yeah. But did you sang or you rap?
Not rap.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's tight.
So
That's
I
tight.
did that. Did one with bro. And he just sent me something too, so I did one another like little UK. The UK be tapped in
I
with
would
the
say
West.
that's
Yeah, they
dope.
do. Yeah,
Already
they do.
this
That's
early
true.
in your
UK be
career.
tapped in
That's
with the
true.
West.
Yeah.
He be showing me some producer go by Low Phase, man, and I'm like, bro, like it's crazy.
Yeah,
like
the United
how-
Kingdom is like that. They're highly influenced by America. Even like London has a super. It feels like LA to a certain extent, like a UK LA is what
Yeah.
it feels like. So I could see why it seems the same.
A lot of
Yeah.
other countries do. Like even I noticed like Japan has a huge like faux crip
culture.
Oh, gang, like a gang banging. Like,
but it's like it's all crypto. Like it's all blue side. It's like no red, which is crazy. Every time I see it, they're Dickie suits down,
bandanas,
blue flag left side, blue chucks, and they be banged out every time. But they really just like I feel like a lot of countries look at us and be like, "Damn, this is."
Nah, they got a big cholo scene out there.
There's a whole Japanese grape street division.
Like, LA's the number one city in the world, I believe, for influence.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
For global influence, obviously, United States is looked at as the number one continent for global influence, and then you got Los Angeles as being the entertainment capital.
Right.
So a lot of everywhere I go, when you say you're from LA, every country I've been, when they say you're from LA, everybody's like, "Oh my God, like Hollywood!" Like, you know, they paint it as being such this. You know, so I think a lot of people look to LA for that influence outside of the country.
So I didn't get a chance to go to the One Take J concert, but how was your show? How was your set?
It was cool. So usually I don't drink. I don't drink.
Shout out to you.
Before performing or even recording.
Okay.
So like this is like maybe the second time I did that. I don't like the feeling. Yeah. But I didn't notice I was really drinking. Oh my bad. I didn't notice I was really drinking until like Irene was like, "Hey, you about to go up?" I'm like, "Damn." I'm already like 2 Hennies in.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Ooh. And your set was still good.
It was good. No. So it was cool because like it's so weird because you know, one take got a way different audience than me, you know?
Okay.
So that's another reason why I wanted to do that. Like, why I was so, like, intrigued of doing it because he got a whole, you know?
It was packed, though.
It was packed out.
I saw the footages.
And so when I did it, it's cool, you know? Like, I had my fans in there, and then there's his fans. Yeah. So whatever, like, it's weird because this happened to me in the G Frigo show, like, there's some, you know, there's moments where they're screaming like crazy, they're settled in already with the music. But they don't really like. I don't see it until after. Right. So when I had left the building, I got bombarded.
Yeah, by fans.
Yeah.
Okay, slick.
And I was like, damn, what the hell did like they were walking out, and you know, girls be like, hey, that was, hey, I got to give you dabs, like blah blah blah.
Well, tell me about like a bad show then, because you just had a bad show. So what's your worst show today, or a bad night?
I mean, I don't think I've ever had a bad night. I think it was
your shit.
Okay. I don't think I've ever had a bad night. It was more like the venue was just there was so much miscommunication. Okay. Like I did a show in Riverside where there was like two stages. I didn't even know what stage I was gonna go on.
Just unscheduled, like put together.
Was that new West Coast festival?
To the end, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And I went out, but it was dope because when I was out there, I was chilling out there because it was hot, and like the artists, like it was. I ain't gonna lie, like the spot was like they're not showing love out there, you know, to the artists. Yeah. But then when I went up, you just seen everybody come in, and I'm like, oh, what the, like, that was cool to me. Yeah. Because I was, in my head, I was like, all right, I'm going to just get through it, you know? Yeah. But then once I started seeing everybody come, like, I see people on the top, like, they came out, and just people in the front. I'm like, oh, damn. Like,
are you still new to performing? Or have you been doing it for a while? I apologize, I'm not completely hip.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So... yeah, I mean, you can sound still fresh. Like I started doing my performances like last November. Like my biggest show was the Shao G Perigo. I did the Novo with him.
Fire.
I think that's a part of the. I was gonna say that's a part of the process. Everybody goes through that. The first shows are always like iffy. Yeah. Not even necessarily because of your performance or because of your fan base, but just because it's like you got to start there.
Yeah, you got to start
build
somewhere.
up, and it's tight that you have that.
And that's something I'm open to. Like, there's a lot. Of, trust me, I met some people that they're like, nah, fuck that. Yeah. Like, I'm not doing that, but I'm like, honestly, that is an opportunity for me to showcase.
Yeah, just got to show.
So, like, we talked about that a few weeks ago. Well, like a while ago now, where we were talking about like the newer artists and how we feel like a lot of the big artists are like skipping steps. Yeah. Where it's like they're not getting to do this process. Like where they go to they deal with the janky promoters. They go to the empty shows. They perform to whoever is there, and then but that's how you gain organic fans.
Yeah, like a year down the line, you're gonna put that side by side with the venue with its 5,000 people.
Exactly. Then you're not gonna know how to handle it because you didn't go through this shit at the beginning. I think, industry plans. I think that did you? I don't want to speak too
freely, but I believe, did you open up for Lil Veda?
That too. See?
Okay, see.
That's another one.
I was at that show.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw you perform. I became a fan that day.
Okay.
You see
And I
that?
literally was like,
What was the venue?
It was at El Rey.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at
that's
El
what it
Rey.
take. She
And
wasn't
that's
hip.
why I said that, because I'm like, that situation was like a miscommunication too.
Yeah.
Where it was like, okay, the promoters didn't talk to the venue, didn't let the artists know, but everybody kind of pushed through and did what they had to do. And I made a note that day of how, even though you were at the very beginning, they weren't letting people in on time. People were outside, like, I'm trying to go in, and he was just like, man, I'm here and I'm about to do what I gotta do. And it was a great show.
Yeah.
And you have great music, and you did fit. You did fit that crowd, whether or not you feel like it. Because I noticed you said that with this one, you feel like you didn't have the same kind of music as One Take. It's all in the same vein. So shout out to you. That was dope.
That was another one.
Let me ask
there.
you maybe a little bit more, I won't say controversial, but I'm put you in a hot seat. Is it different performing in front of Hispanic fans than black fans? And what, before you hit the stage, do you have a different way you want to approach the fan base? Not necessarily, I guess race is the thing, but does it change the way you perform if it's
honestly nah, cause with me, my first performance, my manager always told me, and we talked about it. He was like, man, you got to make yourself known. For sure. You're a big guy. People, you might not dress the same as everybody else. Everybody's like banged out, you know, and they got their squad with them. Like they want to, no offense to them, but they go up there and look cool, right? That's every rapper. But me, I put in the work and really make my presence known. So like I be doing funny shit. I be throwing in some little comedic things here and there. I be dancing, like. I really be down. I'm up there burning calories, legit. Like legit, I'm up there doing shit. And
you shook your head. No, you burning calories ain't your thing.
I'm not doing that.
I'm in there like.
Look how that sounded.
Like just doing my shit. But you can see people like, hey, like out of nowhere.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. The bitches fuck with it straight up.
Oh, here you go, right here. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I seen 6 posts this last night. Okay. I'm like, oh, he was getting hip.
Yeah.
You see, but right there, I'm not used to doing any like what do you call dances with wires, man? That's hard.
Wire mics. I hate wire microphones.
That's the worst. It's hard.
It's dated. I hate venues with that.
Yeah,
it's so dated.
So right there, if I knew there was wires, I would have like kind of just looked up there like looking cool,
Yeah, that's hard. That definitely breaks the barrier. Kind of the reason I asked that is because I know I'm half white, half black, but I know black fans for the most part we're notoriously known for going to concerts and just staring at the stage. And not really not even bouncing, especially if you don't know the artist. You don't really bounce or support or whatever. So I just wonder, is it like?
No, I think that it's both. It's the same for both. Like,
is it too?
Yeah. Like I've seen it where it's like both Hispanic and like black. Like they look up there and like I said, like there was a good mix there. Like when I did my performance yesterday, but you could tell like I leave an impression because I would have not had that reaction walking out the building if I didn't do good up there,
Fire.
Yeah. So I think that's just LA fans in general. I don't think it's a black or Hispanic or white Asian thing. I think LA fans in general are a little bit more sedity, a little bit more uppity. Just like New York fans, a little bit more tougher. They quicker to boo. In New York, we quicker to just look at you like unless you just already popping. Then we'll give you that energy.
Yeah. So. Because I feel like when you go to like a festival or something, all them kids be turned the fuck up. And that's multiple
races.
Yeah. Yep. But I think it's subjective. But so we have a special segment today since we have you in the building. We're gonna give you your own segment.
Got it.
We're gonna give you your own segment.
No pressure.
And it's called I Trip Out. So we're gonna give you a little bit of a couple situations and we're gonna see would you or would you not trip out.
Let's get it.
You ready?
Yeah.
No pressure. So this is the first one. I saw this last week and it definitely threw me all the way off. There's a woman that has started her own mobile funeral home.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say that, and then we're gonna pull it up, and we're gonna let you guys look at it. We're gonna pull it up and let you guys look at it.
Let's check this out, cause what the fuck is that?
It's amazing.
Pull up front door service.
Literally.
Damn.
Bye.
So to me, it looks like they have.
It's a mobile viewing.
Yeah. So like for the older people or people maybe not strong enough physically or mentally to go and be at a funeral, it's a way they can pay their respects privately at your front door.
Oh, the
ride along is crazy.
That's
the ride along.
Like, what we're gonna just ride to the.
I don't care
burial.
where
you
we're
better
riding.
not close that door with me in there.
No, think about it. Let me land. Most of the time when the casket gets taken to the burial site, you're following in a hearse.
Yes.
Now you can ride with your loved one final ride.
I'm good with following behind.
Yeah, I don't need to be in the vehicle with you.
I'm trying to see where the value is. Okay, so also too, you can answer this. Is she tripping out by using death culture to profit? Because that's what I get from this.
You know what? I don't think she's tripping out, but I think the people riding in there.
That's trippy.
Yeah.
Okay.
They tripping.
So I was wrong. Stay in the hearse.
Nah, but it's like, okay, but just like now you gotta walk with me. What if you been the corner too hard?
Oh, and it slide or something?
I hear that part, Pinky.
You almost made me spill my shit.
And your grandma just...
You almost made me spill my papa. Why would you do that, bro?
That nigga bent that corner so fucking crazy. It was like an L shape. I've never seen it.
I ain't hear that part, Pinky. I'm telling you.
Hey, this is wrong. Tasha K is just she's a bad She's a bad person, man. You don't do this. That's a party bus.
That's a party bus.
It got LED
lights in it though.
It got champagne bottles, all kind of stuff, mini fridges,
so what
and whatnot.
What is that, like a Funi bus? Like a Funi bus, maybe?
Philly mom.
That shit
sounds
is crazy, bro.
I support the entrepreneurism, but come on.
Okay, so then let's dive a little deeper on this real quick. Would y'all ever work at a mortuary or at a funeral home?
Nothing with that.
No.
Nothing. I don't believe
if the bag is crazy. Because look, I know people, I don't know if people are taking advantage of death in our culture, but a lot of funeral homes now seem to become big business.
Yeah.
To the point where now people are like, get you a funeral home, like invest in, buy a funeral home. Because
there's a whole segment of, like a whole sector of TikTok, because you know I be on my different talks. There's funeral talk. And it's a huge business, and it's a huge like thing in the South. Like they do a whole like crown presentation where the man marches down with the crown, and like it's a whole
especially
song.
in Louisiana, I think it's called Second Line.
And then they walk. Well, that's second line. That's been second line.
That's marching band.
Yeah, but this is different. Like I'm talking about in the actual service. Like I'm talking about see-through caskets, caskets on a spinning. Like you walk down and you do the crown placement, you do the song. It's like a whole thing.
So what if they told you,
no,
you get 2,500 everybody you embalm?
I'm cool.
No, I don't want to
down,
do
okay.
You said you down?
I'm down. You got because I've been seeing. I be on that too. Like I've seen that, and then I also seen like Theo Von. He be interviewing. He has like this. Well, he has a podcast, but on his podcast, he be interviewing people with odd jobs, like janitor, all that. And he has a guy that be getting the bodies ready, and
you know they make bank. Hell yeah,
this is what I'm talking about.
But
that's not a ring bearer.
That's what it's doing. He's a crown bearer.
The coldest crowner, Xavier.
What's the crown for? The nigga's dead. The person's dead. What are you crowning?
Because that's the whole thing. Is like you put the crown and they go to like that's.
So
you put the crown where?
On the body. You go walk down and you give the person their crown.
Every culture obviously has something that helps, send their loved one to the afterlife, whatever it is.
It's biblical. I will exchange it for a crown. So when you give them their crown is when they ascend.
Sure.
Like I get it, but like this is dragging it. Just put the crown on and put them in just
people
put the crown.
People are dying that never died before. Me personally. They are. Me personally, I don't want a funeral, and I definitely don't want people cutting up like this at my funeral. So
that's what I'm saying. Like this is
cutting up.
It's but by that same token, though, I do feel like it's personal preference. Like there's certain people, like when my grandma passed, we knew it was extra out shit that we had to do for her because she was extra. We had to bury her in a fur. We had to bury her with all her jewelry. Like we knew that going into it. Versus like with other family members, it was just like my grandpa, he was like, I'm an army man. I just want military cut and dry, have the military come out, play the trumpet. Crazy. But this That man is standing up.
Yeah.
Why would you put that?
Is he alive or is he dead?
So how do y'all feel about those services?
Nah, it's crazy.
5150.
This is really big in the Dominican and like the islands. Please pull up the man on the motorcycle.
What?
Okay, so would you have your loved one propped up in their favorite seat or in a nice thing, embalmed instead of laying? I mean, look, they lay in a casket, right?
Yeah.
So you're laying in a fucking.
My nigga's
tomb.
going dumb. He's going stupid right now.
That's fire.
That's hard.
That's fire. That's
This
fire.
is hard.
Send me off to what I love to do the most.
Yeah, honestly though, I do get
That's
that
what
part.
I'm saying,
I do
yeah.
get
You're
that
not
part.
even in that
You're
form
not.
anymore. Once you depart from that shell, this is just a shell. Once you depart,
Okay,
it don't even
but-
matter. So I don't care what you do with
So,
this because this is not me. This
There
is
was
just
a
the physical.
man.
a shirt or
Who
something.
was the rapper man?
Oh yeah.
In DC, was
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm talking about?
I remember that.
That they propped him up in the club and they had him
Yes.
do a walk.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Would you?
Yeah.
If they paying,
I'm not
Who
big.
knew?
I'm not big club. Damn, Gunu, that's crazy.
If he went out like that, and that's how your homies want to look. If I'm open to whatever my loved one tells me they would want, I mean, it's got to be the respectful thing. Okay, if they
This should be
passed and your
illegal.
loved one told you they wanted something, you just buried them, we wouldn't feel
See
bad.
what I'm saying?
this should be illegal.
Like
This should be illegal.
this. I mean,
That is playing with a dead body.
It is. It
It's
could be.
unsanitary and it should be
There's a
illegal.
law,
It's
but
unsanitary.
it's something with the corpse. I can't think of what it is. But if that's your wishes and you've stated that, or the family did it, it's not like.
How do you guys feel about before we move off this morbid topic?
Very morbid.
This is amazing.
literally.
How do you feel about Tracy Braxton? Rest in peace. She passed away, and then on this season of the Braxtons, there some hostility towards her husband because Tracy asked not to have a funeral before she passed of esophagus cancer.
Yeah.
But yet her husband still chose to have a funeral. So the Braxton sisters are like have hostility or feelings towards him. How do you feel about that? Who should do
Who gets
what?
the choice of what
'cause if
makes
she
it-
says no, but the husband like I want to have a funeral for my wife. How do
Significant
you
other is
discern?
in my
That's
opinion.
wild.
In my opinion, once you leave the nest and you create a new foundation, a new home, a new family, you prioritize your husband or wife and your kids over your
Siblings.
yes.
But but they weren't mad because they didn't want a funeral. They were mad because she herself didn't want
And he
herself.
didn't
Put it
respect her
in writing.
wishes.
Her
She put it in
wishes.
writing.
Yeah.
That she didn't
Oh,
want
now
a
that's
funeral.
different. Now that's
Yeah.
different. No. If you explicitly told me you don't want a service and I did it against your wishes and your family's wishes for my personal, because what do you get out of that? Having people come to see? So no,
It's-
I don't
You
agree.
could grieve. I feel like he might
Yeah,
be
it's
able
a
to
grieving
grieve
process.
his
Some
wife.
people need that closure.
So
Some
how do y'all
people
feel
wanna
about that
have
then?
That's a sticky
tough.
subject for
That's how I
me.
feel.
Yeah,
Your
because
husband passes away. He tells you he doesn't want a service. His family tells you
the
they don't
same
want a
thing, like
service.
respect that wish. I think I would respect that wish because I think we kind of talked about this before when we were talking about like how we wanted to be buried.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
saying like I would respect the wish of not having a funeral because it's like I could still like choose a place that I can go and think of you, or even if it was like cremation, you could go spread the app. You could do something
Some type of
else.
ceremony other than
Yeah,
funeral.
like it could even just be something small. Like to me, instead of a funeral, like have everybody pull up to the crib and like make a dinner and like have everybody go around the room and
Yeah,
share
they'll
a
pull
memory.
up with the
You know what
they'll
I
pull
mean?
up with the
Like,
party bus and have your loved one out front. And after
There
you
you
go
go.
in the crib and eat, you just go say hi
That's a funeral.
and go back in and out.
Only part I liked about
That's a
that was
funeral.
Not
the
necessarily.
What if you had them parked in the back in the backyard?
Barbecuing and you go out and you eating chicken while you look at your granny.
It's like,
crazy.
damn,
crazy.
Who did the body? You look good.
Who did the body?
Who did the ribs?
Who
and
made
who
the
did the
potato
body?
salad?
That's crazy. But no, I do. It's funny because this one is like kind of close to my heart because when my grandfather passed, he's from Alabama. We took him back to Alabama, and he was so sick. It was really hard for me to go see him when he was towards the end of his life because I couldn't. That's my hero. Like you were 6'5", bulky dude, and like you had just like withered down. But when it was the day of his funeral, I was so nervous. And when we finally got in there and we saw him, he looked so good.
Oh, they made him look good.
Man, and it gave me such a newfound respect for people that do that because it's like, A, you got to have a strong spirit to do this type of work. But B, it's really a art to it, which we're not. It's called mortuary arts when you take the course, like, and you don't think about it like that.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, and because I talked to him after, like, I literally was like, "Hey, who did him? Like, who did this? Because I want to shake your hand and I want to tell you thank you for giving me my image of my papa.
A proper way from what
because,
you...
like, he didn't have a mustache when he passed. His hair was gone. They took hair from, like, his head and put it on it. Like, they made him look like himself. And so with shit like this, it's like you kind of can't call it, you know, because it's like some people, it's hard. Some people have to do it their way. You can't really knock anybody's grieving process, but we definitely can get on the bumper of people that are taking advantage of it, like you said.
I think what would be more controversial is burial versus cremation versus a funeral or not having a funeral. Like if they told you they wanted to be buried and you cremated them, or if they told you want to be cremated and you buried them instead, I think would be probably a little bit more crazy.
Yeah.
We got another trip out? Or
is
this different?
Okay, so in May...
I think he skipped it, didn't he?
No,
this is the one? I thought it was Tokyo Tony. Okay.
It did, but I don't think we could do that one because you have to play it. In
I don't want to see that one. Go ahead.
We're gonna watch it then. A zoo in eastern Jiangsu. Did I say that correct? Jiangsu.
Sounds like you did it right.
Province sparked outrage after visitors discovered it painted 2 dogs, black and white, to resemble pandas. Following widespread criticism, the zoo admitted to the ruse. So you was going to the zoo this whole time and you thought you was looking at pandas and them was 2 husky dogs.
I ain't gonna lie.
Get the fuck out of here. That's a smoker ass panda.
Definitely smoked out. He's definitely had a couple cigarettes.
Pandas don't pants.
I'll be hyped that I saw this.
I would be juiced as fuck
I
when
ain't
I saw
gonna
the
lie.
panda dog.
You talking about mortuary arts? What you call this? That's art.
That's art.
That's zoological art.
I want my money back.
But pandas don't even walk like that, so how do you get away with that?
I want my money back.
You know what? If I've never seen a panda before, I'd be like, it's a fucking panda.
Ain't even no bamboo in there.
It ain't even no bamboo in here.
They're not gonna eat no bamboo.
Yeah, they gonna eat dog treats and shit.
So would you
barking? They bark.
They're barking and taking me out.
That species may not bark though. I don't know. You know what's low key crazy?
Dogs don't bark. Certain dogs don't bark.
You can clip. That's a thing, and I didn't know that. You can clip like their vocal cords so they don't bark in your. Like I was so mad at this motherfucker. I have a friend that's dogs. Her little dogs used to bark all the time, and they went and got their vocal cords snipped. So when they bark, it just sounds like.
Oh, that's
torture.
And I was like, bro, I really don't even want to be your friend no more. How could
cruel.
you take
That's
their
cruelty.
voice away from them?
Yeah, that's cruelty.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But this is also cruelty because why do you have these dogs dressed up as pandas?
I mean, it's like Halloween. That's not cruelty.
I feel like they get ready every morning.
Like hair and makeup for like 2 hours.
It's like the owners like pets and shit.
Get them ready to get the spray paint.
Yeah.
So what if they dyed it permanently?
They're like trans pandas or
they're trandas. Yeah.
I'm also going to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm cold. Can we cut the fan off?
Are you sick? Because you over here rubbing your nose and you.
No, the weather changed. So like when the weather
me a little bit too.
When the weather changed, I just start feeling like
me last week.
By that same token,
was it bad?
For the first time, I'm hot now.
It only lasted 2 days.
I ain't gonna lie. I took some Dayquil this morning.
Yeah,
Man, did y'all send me at a cootified ass table?
I don't have the cooties. I'm
He's
not
sniffing
coughing.
and wiping his nose. So
the
I'm like,
weather changed, so like when I woke up, it's like, oh, I feel like groggy or whatnot. But I'm not coughing. I don't feel
not
sick.
The cootie
but it is cold.
Nah, bro.
It is hella cold.
Everybody want to let's get some ventilation in here, please.
Oh my god, yeah.
But no, you know what's crazy?
I really just need a snack.
That would solve it all. You would be warm and everything.
To the common cold food.
Jesus.
Somebody get us a Rice Krispies treat stat.
I don't know how much of a conspiracy this is. I didn't dive in too much, but there's a lot of conspiracies about pandas in general, about them being an actual species.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I didn't dive in too much. It's just this could be a conspiracy. It could be true or not. Yeah, there's like a panda conspiracy. I don't know if 6'6" walked out, but we'll see when he gets back. We'll just double check if I'm just tripping. But
I'm big on
I don't think that you're wrong.
Hell, my whole TikTok's conspiracy talk.
Oh! Don't get me going.
I be getting scared though, like low key. I be out 2 a.m. and then
rabbit hole is.
We already got to deal with set-spiracies. Now we got to deal with Dan-spiracies.
Wow.
Oh no, it's cold out there.
I want a wing talk or something,
like the
hibachi talk or something. I want
wing talk
right.
Okay, let me give you some conspiracies about the food you eat. And
don't ruin it for him.
Yeah, don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it for him.
I'm fat ass too.
If you're a conspiracy theorist, you talk about you eat like you say you eat.
What's with the panda? What's the panda?
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna look right now. I just I don't know if Wolf might look.
You
in a
said they're
second.
their own species. What are you talking about?
Something I read about.
They landed like he not playing, man.
Something about them not being a real animal. I don't know. I just heard it, and it just when I seen pandas and them being faked in China, it made me think.
6. He said that panda's not real.
I didn't say
He said panda's not real.
This isn't a stetspiracy. This is a conspiracy because I didn't confirm this one. So this isn't a stetspiracy. It's a conspiracy. I heard. Look, just check, just for shits and giggles.
Real?
Panda conspiracy. Panda real conspiracy. Something about it. That's
Are we hallucinating like they don't exist?
I prefer the Kung Fu edition of the panda.
You just Google panda. Panda.
This is not
panda.
one. Listen, this is not one I'm confirming. I'm just saying I heard it when I seen panda and they were being faked in China. It brought back the thought of this conspiracy. That's all. I'm not confirming this one.
There we go. Bookmark.
Panda Express.
That's the panda he wants to talk about. He looks like the Panda Express guy. He gotta be real.
Desktop.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never noticed it, but Panda Express got a cold ass logo.
It's a little baby panda.
What food spot
Panda
has
Express.
Yeah, they got a
What
cold
food
ass
spot
logo.
has the best logo?
Wait, what was the question? What was the question?
But what food spot has the best logo?
What food spot has the best logo?
Which one has food in it?
Which food
I hate
spot?
the-
Like fast food?
Yeah, fast food.
Look 'em
Chick-fil-A
up.
technically got a chicken. That is technically food.
I say McDonald's, man. Them arches is cold. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Burger King is hard.
The arches is
Pause.
cold. Hey,
That's not a pause.
that's not pause.
Is this your idea? This is your topic 6 with the best logo? This is crazy where this came
Arby's
from.
is
But
cold.
let's
Oh,
see.
Burger King is a burger.
That's why I said Burger King is tight. Okay, what about
Del Taco got the taco.
I fuck with the A&W.
I might be able to match your conspiracy today.
With what?
Because what about the Starbucks logo?
Starbucks is that's definitely has a lot of.
It has a lot of
conspiracy
lore.
behind it.
With the
There's
mermaid?
a lot of lore.
No,
That's-
that symbol symbolizes a lot. It's not a mermaid.
What does it mean?
It has something to do with. I don't want to talk. I'm not gonna say it because everybody get on me if I'm talking to my ass. I don't want to say it.
I was,
but it's definitely something.
talking about the fact that they think it is. That's the joke. Is people think it's a mermaid with her legs pushed up behind her head.
Oh, they
Why
do.
would that be their logo?
It's not the logo, but that's the gag. Is everybody says it look like a bitch with.
No, that is a
That's a mermaid,
representation
right?
of something that is.
It's a god or a god. I think it's a
Yeah.
goddess.
There's a conspiracy behind Starbucks.
That's what I said. I've seen a lot of people say that once they really zoomed in and paid attention to the Starbucks logo, it looks like she laying there.
What fucking got to do with coffee?
I mean, shit, it give you
Facts.
energy.
Now I'm asking
Do
questions.
you guys want to hear my Cold Stone story?
Do the type
What
of
is the
logo
Cold
after
Stone?
that.
You guys want to
story.
hear my Cold Stone story?
Let me hear.
The ice cream place.
Yeah, so I got traumatized in Cold Stone's Creamery when I was a child. I went with my mother. She took me to Cold Stone. She had never been. I was an avid visitor of Cold Stone Creamery, as you could assume.
As a kid already?
Yes.
Okay.
A platinum member,
Platinum.
if you would. So, anywho, my mom and I were in line at Cold Stone. Well, stop laughing. Let me tell the story. My mom and I are in line at Cold Stone, and she asked me, what did I want? And I said I wanted the Cheesecake Fantasy. and I love it. And she was like, and you what? I said, I love it. You know, that's the size. She like, but she didn't know that. She like, shut your fat ass up. You open this motherfucking store embarrassing me talking about you love some shit, love some fucking ice cream. You can just tell me what flavor you wanted. Matter of fact, you're not getting nothing. You gonna sit here and watch me eat this ice cream.
Bruh.
And then we get to the front and they ask her what size and they's like it, love it, da da da. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, did you?
Dang.
So I
that
have-
traumatized you.
It did. So now I can only DoorDash Cold Stone. I can't go in there.
How you DoorDash ice cream, nigga? That's gotta be the fattest shit ever. I'm not gonna lie.
But I can't go into it.
That's gotta be the
That's
fattest shit ever. That you
hilarious.
take the risk to get ice cream DoorDash.
I DoorDash ice cream.
They have ice cream bags.
I've never DoorDashed.
I have a few in my trunk.
yogurt, like
Yogurt.
the frozen yogurt with the
That's,
topping.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the definition of crazy out of pocket.
My
I'm
balls.
not mad at that.
Did you DoorDash to something so unhealthy and that could potentially melt that you want it that bad that you gonna wait for somebody to bring it to you?
I mean,
Well, I
yeah,
forgot
you
you
could pick priority.
anti-DoorDash.
You can pick priority and get
Postmates
them
K.
Quick.
straight to you. You first.
But you say
You don't like Uber Eats and Postmates
I don't eat
and
out.
stuff.
I don't eat out.
You make
Really.
all your celery smoothies and stuff at home.
Fuck
It's
you,
all
nigga.
good.
Quinoa.
What is quinoa?
Oh, the little rice?
Who is Quinoa?
Kiwi.
Trans rice.
Yeah, it's a rice. It's a
It
rice.
is trans rice. I
Show me this. Show me this. That is
So we
that
put
granola
trans on
cereal
everything?
that they serve to people.
Granola cereal.
Quinoa is very healthy.
That's granola. You eat that?
Yeah, I will.
I used to eat that dude though.
Hey, quinoa. It's good. It's high in protein.
Maybe some gravy, quinoa and gravy or something.
You don't literally just scoop it. You don't really scoop it by itself. It's good like with stuff, on stuff.
Give me that Kiwan.
Kiwan.
Ain't that what y'all said?
What the fuck is Kiwan? Okay, so our last one, since Dijon didn't want to watch it, we're gonna watch it.
Oh shit.
Tokyo Toni is letting us know that she still got it. So, as a rapper, I need your expert opinion on this song.
Wait, rapper? She put out a song?
I would like for you to hear it.
Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
I mean,
Okay, so we know Tokyo Toni's Black China's mama.
Yes.
oh, this Black China's mama.
This Black China's mama.
She's also a host on Zeus now.
That's where she's really out of
Nah,
pocket on.
there was sound on it. Hold on now.
She do look like the gremlin though.
We gonna find it.
I like her freestyles. When she be freestyling on live, she
This
do
is
get
pretty
off.
much
No.
that. I'm
Nah,
not
she
gonna
got
hold you.
bars.
Nah.
Tokyo got bars. She just crazy.
Danny, how many shots until you take
Tokyo
it?
is
Crazy,
nasty.
crazy.
If y'all ain't never seen Tokyo on Zeus on her auntie's podcast,
Crazy.
she out of
Oh, it's on the
pocket.
first one.
What's the
doing-
over unders?
I'm doing 2 Modelo's with
Oh, it's on both.
with 3
actually.
shots of Henny,
And you going?
and I'm in there.
She got a black ass mouth. I don't understand it.
What do you mean? She had red
I
lipstick.
don't
on.
understand
Oh, you
it.
mean her gums?
Her mouth is just black. I be talking to my girl. I was sitting there watching with my girl. I'm like, why is her mouth so fucking black?
Let's give a new explanation.
And she be happy. No, I said it how I said it.
Here
Why
go the
is,
chair.
why is her mouth so
The
black?
The chair is happening
I gotta
again.
be me.
It's
The
mean.
curse of the chair is
It's-
about to happen again,
No,
y'all.
that ain't no curse.
We
Ain't
not
no wrong
finna-
with that.
She committed to red lipstick, and I hate
And that's
that.
the problem.
'Cause That's,
Yeah.
that's given like.
It make her mouth look 10 times darker. Look up Tokyo Toni's mouth. I know I sound crazy.
Yo.
Googling Tokyo Toni's mouth. I hope that's not
it's
in your
just,
research.
okay, don't Google her mouth. Just Google a video of her talking, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a health issue.
I don't want to see
She
your
smokes.
search history.
I don't search. I just watch it when it come up.
Tony mouth.
That's
Tokyo
crazy.
Toni mouth in
On
your
a
search
Patreon,
history.
it's crazy.
It's crazy. Why did you go to? Oh, I was like, why did you go to YouTube to look up?
This nigga literally typed up Tokyo Toni's
Ooh.
mouth. Like, look, it's super black on the inside, bro. Like her gums, her teeth, her everything.
It's clear she
get off of
survived
this.
through the crack era. It's very clear.
There's no need for that. Why not? I need my pussy touch and taste.
This is one at 6 click though. This wasn't the mouth video.
We need to find the damn song.
Shout out to Tokyo Toni.
Man, she nasty.
She makes me
okay,
laugh.
so what if this was your mom
Oh, it's
though?
called Rummy My
Oh
Shit.
man,
So let me ask y'all this. Contrary, y'all know how Tokyo Toni acts. She on there. She setting up the camera in grocery stores, farting and shit, and doing all kind of nasty shit. If this was your mama, 50 some years old, acting like this, doing this, what are you telling your mom? What are you doing?
Are you tripping out?
I'll be like, man, like
Sit your ass down.
for real. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna spaz out on her.
Yeah,
for
clearly
sure.
she not listening though. That's the problem.
Well,
And she make money doing it, so I think she's probably looking at it like shoot them.
I'm for sure spazzing out on my mama.
you got to think about it. Did you guys ever catch the clips of China and Toni?
Interacting with her.
They
yeah.
go
They go
in.
at it. It's a toxic
It's
relationship.
bad. Neither of them listens to either of them. They are just now kind of
They're
reconciling.
more like sisters.
Very much so.
Toxic sisters.
But like
Shit.
ridiculously out of pocket and like mean to each other. The shit that she says to China be crazy
Yeah.
sometimes. Like I don't think it's a fact of whether or not she like you tell her something and she would listen.
All right.
So it's on deaf ears anyway.
Reminds me of my experience in Cold Stone.
On God, I didn't want to do that,
Very, yeah.
but definitely
Very,
like type shit.
yeah.
Like
A negative experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't believe you don't have no food sponsors yet.
I don't have any. I do Better Burger. Shout out to Better Burger LA. They provide free burgers and they're better.
shout out to Better Burger
Yeah.
and Numrum.
I need to go there.
Num Rum, yeah, Num Rum mimosas
I would
on the
just
way.
think you'd have all kind of like food tasting show, food people
It's
kind of
coming.
pull up
It's
on
coming
you.
soon. I'm
Okay.
working on these things. Some
Just,
things
you
in
know, speaking
development.
things into
You see me
fruition.
and the gentleman over there. We got some things in development.
Hey, if I could be on the first episode, man,
I
that'd be
would
an
love
honor.
that.
Let's
I
do
would
it.
love that.
That would be fine.
You know,
Gotta-
ATM
gotta
also.
split the food.
No, ATM also stands for ate too much.
Ate too much.
I
You
heard
ate too
the
much, Danny.
fuck
I'm
out of
ate too
that.
much Dijon.
Yes, sir.
He joined the
ATM
clip.
Dijon?
He joined the clip. Ain't
we-
too much Dijon is crazy.
Okay, what's his put on? You gotta get
What's
his
his put on? He got to eat the whole Big Mama Papa little challenge. That's it.
What's the Big Mama Big Papa?
It's like a pizza like this table
only.
this big.
Cheese on. I don't do toppings on my pizza. Cheese only.
Really? No
I
topping?
can't have
I know,
nothing
you
on my
gotta
pizza.
Not even just pepperoni?
I don't eat swine, and I go crazy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can clear that. Oh, cheese.
All
Your
cheese,
stomach
though.
gonna fucking
Dijon, say
hurt.
swear.
Swear.
You can eat that whole thing.
Yeah, in like 12, 13 minutes. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, there's
nigga
some
crazy.
spots that you eat this shit and they give you like a bag.
Let's pull up. Shit, fuck it.
The here is whatever.
What y'all gonna eat?
Where y'all pizza gonna fit?
The lady would like a salad. Actually, not. That's hella funny. Y'all should go do that.
What y'all
Y'all
do?
should vlog
down.
it.
Nah, that'd be
But the two of
fire.
y'all,
I'm with that.
that would be hard. All right. We gonna go back. I don't know.
Well, no, shout out to that topic. That was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The
One of our
segment,
few guests
The
that's been
segment's
through here.
dope.
We got a special segment for you, so that was dope.
That was
man.
dope. That was dope for sure.
I think
Thank
that
you.
was tight. You're very welcome. We're glad to have you. So, unfortunately, we can't stay away from the dark topics. We can't stay away from the
Another
funeral
funeral,
topics.
damn.
So, Rich Homie Quan's memorial service was this week, and everybody showed up, showed out. They did live stream it. A lot of people were tripping about the fact that they did show the body on live stream. Which, I mean, if you go on live stream, then I guess you're trying to give the whole experience, but it was like a drone hovering over the casket.
A little too
It's
much.
kind of crazy.
Haven't they
too
done that
much.
before? Like
For sure.
with Bernie Mac.
For sure. I don't remember if Bernie
Bernie
Mac.
Mac's funeral was live streamed?
I don't
I
remember.
remember like there was something where like
I think
A lot of
Nips,
people
comedy
have.
were there.
I think
Yeah.
Nips was live streamed.
Nips
Yeah,
too.
Nips was live streamed, but it was never open.
Never
His
showed
wake
it.
wasn't.
Yeah.
His wake was family only.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't actually do that. So this one was a little different. But we had Rollo. I don't know if you guys are
They
all
did, right?
familiar. with-
Yes, who's beefing with Boosie right now.
I just know his name. I don't know what he does or whatever, but
He was recently released sometime like
Yeah.
last year, earlier this year.
Yeah.
he's the one that went to jail for all the
Yeah.
weed off the plane and whatever, something
They
like that.
were, yeah, he got freed for, a lot of people didn't think he was going to come home. So the fact that he's home is a big deal, but he went to the funeral and a lot of people were upset with how he acted at the funeral.
Right.
They said that he came with his own cameraman.
He was talking allegedly.
He was talking the whole
disruptive,
time.
yeah,
He got on live.
which is crazy.
He later said that he didn't do any of
he
that.
refuted it.
But they said he tried to like supposedly he tried to shoot a video at
The
the
funeral.
That's crazy.
It's
What?
distasteful.
cemetery.
Hella distasteful.
He did film as they were bringing, like how you said, bring the casket to
Oh, that's
the
him right
actual
there.
Yeah.
gravesite.
That's
said,
too much.
He said he was filming here, but he said everybody was filming here. I did see him say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because it don't even look like you're documenting it for the sake of your own personal like memories. It looks like you're
Flexing.
documenting it to show everyone that you're there.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes across wrong. You're not just like if you're filming and you want to have a video of this for your evidence,
He's
for your
smiling.
look, you doing selfie style with the
He's
people behind you.
smiling.
No, that's crazy.
And that's not funeral attire.
No, that's highly out of. You in all white. You in all white at a burial.
Respectfully, the family put out a dress code. They did not want any RIP clothing, anything
Okay.
with his face on it at all, and they wanted everyone to dress casual because they
okay.
didn't want it to feel like a funeral,
Okay.
which I
Okay.
completely understand. I've done that before.
Good clarification on that, man.
So his outfit was actually what they asked for.
Rest in peace, Quan.
Definitely.
so
That
rest
shit
in
is
peace,
so
Quan,
sad,
man.
dude. Like, I really breaks my heart. I hate that this went that way. I saw a tweet the other day that basically listed everybody from that era. They was like, man, Thug in jail, the Migos broke up.
Yep.
Take
the
off
whole
gone.
Atlanta regime.
Like,
Yep.
We
QC
lost
broken.
Quan,
All we got
like,
left is
everybody-
Future
and it
and
was
Lil
just
Baby.
like, what do we have left? And it's
Yeah.
just like, damn, and it was like we wouldn't have seen that coming.
No, it definitely was a downfall of sorts.
Yeah, so that was
whole
actually
wave.
that was actually a hot topic, but that should have been you stupid because I think we can all agree that's fair to say that he's stupid.
Yeah.
He's ignorant for doing that,
Yeah, that's-
behaving like that at a funeral.
Yeah,
I think if the live was like just facing
yeah, like
back
just
the whole way, but
you doing this.
that's crazy.
And
Why are
flipping
you
it
on
around.
live at a funeral?
Yeah. I mean, especially too, like if they were live streaming and all that stuff,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
already
you can't even
documented.
say that was an excuse. But you know, people do very out of pocket things at
funerals. Yeah, that's
like
true.
that's like it's just a thing. Like even when you tell people to come up and do the 2-minute remarks, sometimes the stuff they be talking about is like, get your ass off that stage. Like you didn't need to go up there and say that.
Do
like
too much.
Killer Mike spoke at the funeral
Yeah.
and said something along the lines of this man was a companion to lots of females with his wife in the front row.
Distasteful.
Like all the kids, and I'm not gonna say wife, excuse me, but
This
his
lady.
longtime girlfriend, his main woman, which was with the family, with the children,
It's
the
right
woman
there.
that found him and called 911, and you stood up there and fixed your mouth up to admit out loud what we've been trying to erase from our memory
Right.
all week because all
Out
these
of
bitches
pocket
came out and
shit.
started
God
posting
snitching,
him.
yeah.
that this man was a companion to multiple females. That's when you need to sit down.
Why did they have his son perform in Milk Marie? She got
that was at the repass.
Why not Lifestyle? Why not the walk song?
Can we say maybe that the song came on and they went and like gave them this?
Don't ever give him a child the mic to perform Milk Marie. She got a pretty. That's one of his best songs. Don't get me wrong, it's a banger.
I 100% agree with you, but I also will say that grief clouds the minds of lots of people, and I hope that was a grieving decision that y'all really wasn't paying attention to. But that's a big topic too. Like, do you have children?
No, man.
No? Okay, that's a thing though. Like, do you ever think about later on when you do have children, how they will react to certain of your songs? Like, do you have songs that you're like, oh, I wouldn't want my baby to listen to that?
Man, as of right now, nah, but I'm pretty sure like later down the line I might say some bullshit.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you don't really think that far. Like, you don't realize that my kid is going to be my biggest fan. They're going to listen to and hang on to every single word that I say because I'm their hero. So they're going to know every word.
Not Milk Marie. Any other song.
I hate that. That's crazy.
Any other song. And I remember, speaking of songs, I remember my grandfather's funeral. For whatever reason, like the funeral director had messed up the mix or whatever. So I had to connect my phone to the aux.
Did it do like...
So I was playing Aretha Franklin, How I Got Over. And then somebody asked me for some gum, so I ran to the car real quick. I walked back in that church and Not Gonna Cry by Mary J. Blige was playing. Everybody was pissed at me. Everybody was looking at me, but I was like, this is gospel adjacent. It's way to excel soundtrack. It's decent.
That's like when they had the, have you seen that clip that went viral when the restaurant employee was playing They Shuffle and Plies and Pleasure P came on that, bet if I suck on that pussy, I'm gonna get you wet. It was in like a seafood boil spot. And everybody was looking like, what?
That's crazy.
You fired too.
That's crazy.
But yeah, nah, I definitely.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. The whole thing at the funeral, you're trying to draw attention and make people aware that you're there and like you were his friend. Yeah. It's just extra thirsty, man. That wasn't a good look by any means.
Even posting certain things people post after somebody passes, like I'm gonna look in the camera right now. If something happened to me, don't post no screenshots of our text messages.
Our conversation to prove that they were talking to you last week.
Yeah, like go have somebody Photoshop AI a picture of us together. Do something.
Oh, well, you know what? I feel bad because I did that with Nipsey. I posted our messages when he passed.
Yeah,
but I wasn't trying to be tacky. But I guess in hindsight it might have been.
Sometimes it's the subject matter.
Yeah, I guess it depends. I think you could get away with that if what is being said in the messages has
We're talking
meaning.
about business.
Did you post it before he passed also?
No.
That would be my thing. Like,
but you were talking about business.
Well, yeah, it was business messages.
I'm not.
I think that's cool.
It might have been a little thirsty
because it happened. That shit happened very sudden.
Yeah, it did.
It's like, imagine like
stop touching stuff.
It might have been a little thirsty.
You had a convo last week.
Anyway,
that might have been a little thirsty.
Well, you know,
that's just like people that post clips of an artist that they interviewed or something right after they passed to gain more traction. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same concept. It's like you're getting a play on them passing. It's getting you a look or it's getting you attention to some extent. I mean, again, it's no shade or offense to what you're doing.
I know my intention. I was just
right.
Paying, that's the only communication that we had. So
it meant something to you.
Right. I was talking to my favorite rapper and such an icon.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, bro, at all. But I think when people do that, sometimes or things like that, it has an ulterior motive of like wanting people to acknowledge you for having that relationship when that really shouldn't be about that. I feel like maybe if in this case he was giving some game or gave like a dope quote and you want to screenshot and post that, like, man, he told me this, but just regular conversation, I don't know. Again, it's not talking about just your situation, but when people do things to.
So what are your thoughts to that on Vlad re-uploading Julio's?
Oh, that was trash.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I think that's really out of pocket. That's really out of pocket when especially media platforms that you know that their intent was for monetary gain and for clicks, because you can tell. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think that's very, very distasteful.
Yeah.
You can't wait a month and a half. Niggas want to do it the same day.
Same day is crazy.
Take a clip or excerpts and just put a clip up right away with the headline. It's like,
I don't like that. That's
we're so desensitized.
That vulture shit.
That death now has become such the norm that it's like we think about it and then we forget about it.
Yeah. I don't know. That one was a little strange though, because Fulio, we didn't. Do we know? Did he really go? Because they're still posting off his page.
Oh yeah, he got killed. There's a video of him slumped in the back seat. Yeah, there's a picture of him slumped in the back seat.
But his IG account is still active. It's strange.
Like he's commenting, posting.
Homies and friends trying to keep the brand, the name, the money coming in.
Wait, that's still going down? Him being active on the ground?
Take the page.
Oh damn.
Even after the funeral, they had a full funeral now.
I mean, well, yeah.
So we know obviously it's just
okay.
Well, her point was like, is he really?
I don't know. I hope so because it's kind of because that's the whole thing about that was that his family like was saying like
playing with it,
voodoo hoodoo.
Oh,
like we might bring him back. Like just weird.
Crazy
I don't want to
shit.
say weird because I don't want to talk about.
Is there a story on his page?
Yeah, they still posting.
Oh.
Well, that's like reposts of somebody singing the song.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about like how they was doing the AI shit and like saying I'm not dead. Y'all gonna see blah blah blah. Like that was terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
It's one of his homies or some PR. Somebody thought that was a good play.
That was just terrifying.
I don't know how we started talking about Julio. I don't think.
Because he pulled up the Vlad interview.
Oh yeah, reposted.
Saying what about that,
Okay.
and I just brought him up. That was me.
No, it's cool because it's actually a good point. It's distasteful.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's lighten this up.
Yeah.
I hope this is lighter.
No more death topics.
It may or may not be.
I was like, I hope it's lighter because these might be kind of trash or pitiful. Which rapper's mugshot is the most iconic? Let's see it.
Out.
Tyler.
I know
Tyler and Chief Keef.
Oh my! Tyler looks crazy.
I think XXX has the most iconic one as far as being a cover and like
Tyler
t-shirts.
way before the
Tyler
fame.
looks crazy.
Yeah, that's a way. Honestly, I think
Fredo, rest in peace,
I think Fredo's probably like the crazy.
Fredo,
That boy
craziest
is staring in
too.
your soul.
Like, that's a nice album cover.
That's the hardest. Yeah, that's the
Nice
hardest
album
mugshot.
cover.
And we talking about hardest.
Keith looks a little okay.
Yeah,
That's
you know
a
what?
freaky
XX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fredo's and Trippy's are very demonic looking.
Fredo's was viral. I think X's made him go viral.
Yeah, X's is.
Yeah.
Travis looks over it as you should. I mean, you're in jail. Mm-hmm. Thug, Lord have mercy.
Kodak's probably third.
I can't really see Kodak.
Most iconic?
Fredo's got to be the most.
Hell no.
Or
Fredo is one.
And
Fredo's one.
And
and
XXX.
X.
And X is two.
But Tyler's the
These
craziest.
two are niggas' whole profile pictures on shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Still to this day.
They're both very similarly coded. Tyler's is
Tyler,
hilarious.
that for like a DUI? What did Tyler get arrested for? Because he looks drunk.
He might be.
He probably like
Cardi's
from a Yum Yum Donuts
I
back in
remember
the
when
day or something
Cardi's
like that.
came out, they were saying like, "Oh, submit this to modeling, blah blah blah." That one went kind of viral
'Cause he's
too.
giving face,
yeah, because
but-
he's definitely serving face. But that's like,
I don't like the person of the lips.
but that's what I'm saying.
I don't like the person of the lips.
We're talking about iconic, not necessarily just to hip hop culture though,
Yeah.
too. Because that one he went.
Oh, you
viral.
talking about the dude that ended up being a model?
To be honest,
No,
if
that's
you would,
Playboy
to be
Cardi.
honest, until you said his
Oh, that's
name,
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, that's Playboy Cardi.
That's what I said. Until you said his name, I didn't even know who that was.
That's Playboy Cardi. You
Yeah.
could always tell by his
the
birthmark.
birthmark.
I didn't even know he had a birthday.
Damn, man, he changed too damn much.
Yeah.
Puff ain't got no new mugshot yet, huh?
Sheesh.
Messy. He does actually. They released it.
Well, no, it is because it kind of leads us into the next
Is
one.
it out?
Yeah, I think I saw one yesterday. Like last night.
I don't think it's new. They haven't got his new recent booking one. The one from okay. So the reason I said that is he
Not
looked like
those.
a
Those are
demon
fake.
right there.
That's the one they said they think is AI because look how swole his head looks.
Shapeshifter. They said he was a shapeshifter.
He might have got beat up.
Nah.
Oh, he looked crazy.
Nah, he
right
doped
there.
out.
I don't think that's
But they saying no, that's a real picture.
I think it might be AI or he got beat the
That
fuck up.
hey, go back to that.
Please don't.
But it says
He looked like the alien
scary.
emoji.
But
Nah, he looked like a bullfrog or some shit.
That too.
well, today for us, I don't know, it won't be today when you guys see this, but there was footage has came out of the hotel that Diddy was in New York. That he was walking through the lobby, and as soon as he walked in with his crew, a couple Caucasian males in suits came up to him very calmly and escorted him away from his friends, and then put him in handcuffs and proceeded to walk him through the hotel and take him to Brooklyn
haven't
Correctional
seen this yet.
Facility.
Some angels. I
Yeah,
have
you'll
not
watch right
watched
here.
this
Check it out.
yet.
Do you think he had the baby oil in the trench coat?
You have
You
to
out of
relax.
pocket. You out of pocket. Too soon.
Damn.
Look, his whole entourage, like,
Oh
damn.
shit! They came out of nowhere.
Can't do nothing.
No, first off, y'all would have to have on some jackets or something.
They probably had their badges on their hips and their
Y'all would
paperwork.
have to have on some jackets or something. Y'all just have on regular shirts.
Yeah, it
you know
would
what?
like-
It's just
Nope.
them trying. That's how they approach people.
Can
like
we can we run it back to the beginning because I have
Where's the Blazers?
I have a severe issue with how not affected everybody behind him was. Nobody walked up and was like, "Hey, what you doing? Like, why you grabbing on him? Who are you?"
You
did. Look, he said he showed his badge. He lifted his badge. He showed it. He's got his paperwork. Just come with us.
Oh, I didn't see him lift the shirt.
Their shirt's not even tucked in.
No, watch. His badge is probably on his hip, from what I'm assuming. Watch his left hand.
You got a clipboard in your hand.
Look, his left hand. He lifted something. He lifted something.
What do you think he told him?
Or he might have showed a
FBI or CIA or whoever they are.
Kept walking.
Like Diddy.
I would have kept walking.
You know what's crazy? It could be scary about this. With all the shit that's going on and people that may not potentially want Puff dead. This could have been anybody that they could have pretended.
No blazer.
Why did nobody walk up on him?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
who are
think
you?
about all the people he might have implicated on them cameras at his house.
Yeah.
And somebody else may want him dead, so he can't talk.
Those execs.
And let me send just some random fake badges that could have took him anywhere, technically. But nonetheless, he is in
custody
in Brooklyn. Ironically, 2 miles from Junior's Cheesecake, where he had the band walk.
Oh, that's my favorite episode.
He's actually 2 miles from Junior's Cheesecake in Brooklyn, where he's stationed, which is ironic.
Damn, that's crazy.
He could walk the same amount of time they walked.
No blazer, no arrest.
But there was multiple. Look, they walked them all the way out.
Nah, you could see they was with it. I could tell by their outfits.
They knew. That's
Did
them
you just
planes.
say the freak police?
This nigga crazy.
He
Take him to go
relax.
host the freak on site, nigga. Come with us. Let's do it.
Like
Run it back.
Like when the strippers be coming with the like the firefighter outfits.
Yeah.
I was like, we gotta sing for you.
And we want you to host our party.
They take him to a fucking sprinter and they just twerking in there. It's crazy,
we bogus,
bro.
but that's what his punk ass get.
Terrible.
You guys broke this down a little bit.
We did speak about it. So Meek Mill wants to know why are all these CEOs stepping down? Most notably Kevin Liles of 300 Entertainment. Kevin Liles is also former president of Def Jam, also former executive vice president of Warner Music Group.
And he's been around since the 90s.
Well, he was an artist himself. Milli Vanilli stole his song. Girl, You Know It's True was his song.
Wait.
He sued. Yep. That was his
Knowledge
song.
from Dijon. We love this hip hop music knowledge. What was it again?
Kevin Liles he's from Baltimore. He had a group.
He was the original singer.
They took his song.
I know the story, but I didn't know that was him. You didn't know that. So
and that's how he got in the business.
That's what they got caught up for, was lip syncing.
Yes, I know Millie, obviously, but they took
I didn't know that was
Kevin
his
Liles'
song.
And ironically, he becomes this huge music
And he flipped
exec.
that was his gateway into the industry once he got that money. And so
that's a Dijon fact we didn't know.
That's crazy. When I saw that news, I was just like, dang, because I know the things he's over there doing with Mary. Obviously, we saw him take the stand for Thug, right, as like a character witness or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's terrible.
He stepped down, but yeah, there's a lot of high figure people in multiple big businesses. It's and Meek Mill made this post, which everybody obviously is giving Meek hell. Like, read the room, like you don't know what's going on. They're pretty much saying like you should know what's going on.
They also asked him questions.
Wake up.
Which is too, yeah, he definitely over there asleep. I was gonna say
what that was.
so a lot of
sleep is crazy.
A lot of people are stepping out of that now. I think is that their way of trying to get low because of Puff specifically, or is it just that? I mean, I think not even just right now. I've been seeing a lot of stories of CEOs over the last couple of years dumping their stocks and selling their shit and pretty much getting out of Dodge and building doomsday shelters and shit. So it's like, is this because they're scared of the backlash from Diddy being such a powerful exec and what he knows?
It's not all centered around Diddy. I think it's just a changing of the guard. Many people, including Nipsey, always predicted that there was going to be a shift in the industry, that something was coming, something was brewing that we don't know about, I don't know about. Even just with the layoffs at Atlantic and Warner Music Group, 50 artists getting dropped, 150 employees being laid off out of nowhere. Like, something's going on in the entertainment business and just in business in general in the industry, and I want to know what it is because I'm nosy.
I feel like when you go through the list of all of these different titles, I don't see the correlation. You know, it says
power outside of power.
No, but for sure. But I'm saying to pin all this shit, like, I don't feel like stop bringing everything on Diddy. Like, you can't. It's a doctor, an executive director, a councilman, a mayor, a lacrosse coach. Like,
why is the lacrosse coach being thrown in here?
That's my point.
It must be of a certain school.
I know.
Probably.
The only way you can tie it all together is a Hampton party.
I knew
So
that.
just
That whole roster
I
would
know
be
that.
at
That's what
a
I'm-
half
Specifically
day party.
because
telling
I
you.
saw and then I saw one of them is the general manager of Martha's Vineyard.
We have no
Okay,
idea
yeah.
So I
who Puff
agree.
knows. He's in them big ass
Yeah.
rooms with them 1%ers and with all those people to where that's not too far fetched.
But I'm
for
saying-
him to know these type of people.
It's back to the argument that we had the other day, where that whole thing right there is exactly what Scotty, I think, was trying to say.
Trying.
19
to say.
consecutive. Oh, so he's up there.
Shit isn't even all that. His son's taking over as the head coach, and he's moving to the assistant role.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, you
Not
have to.
all correlates.
His whole thing was like, y'all keep throwing shit on this man. Let's let the dust settle and
And
see
let it play
what
out.
really makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, once they open up this trial and they start going through everything and all that, then let's refer back to this list and say, oh, that's why all them people left 3-4 months ago, or whenever they start the trial. So it's like, I get it. I can definitely see it, but I don't want to. That's too much dip on your
The
chip.
Kevin
Yeah.
Lyle's timing was bad because
That
it
one
literally
is
was
the
the
only
day of the arrest.
Well, they say Russell Simmons, he did his resigned, moved out to Bali and get
Yeah.
away from all the
Kevin
accusations.
Lyles
and
came
shit.
up under Russell Simmons. He low key replaced Russell Simmons.
Exactly. So that's what I was saying, the inclination of how that could tie into, a lot of these execs are not clean, man, like you think, bro. There's a lot of demonic, crazy shit in this music industry.
I don't like Meek asking questions on Twitter. Like today is hashtag Ask Meek.
I don't like me typing on Twitter
And
at
it's
all
like,
ever.
Delete the app, bro.
Yeah.
He tried to trend Ask Meek today to start
Today is
conversation.
hashtag Ask Meek.
They was
what do y'all
asking
got
him-
to ask Meek?
They was asking him.
But
What's
see, it's
up?
all going to be trolling questions. See, that's the problem.
Are they baby oil related questions?
Somebody made a very good point. A TikToker made a very good point, and she said that she thinks that the baby oil may have been what gets Meek off the hook, because Meek is always ashy than a motherfucker.
That's true. What about
So
the
the
fries
baby
though?
oil-
He could have been cooking them fries in that baby oil.
In the baby oil is crazy.
Yeah, he could have been frying them
You know
fries. I'm just saying, the fries look crispy.
That's canola
Ass
oil
cheeks.
or vegetable
The problem
oil.
with this is now there's no, even though he dropped the song today,
Why would they put me in it?
there's no,
Why would they put me for?
there's no, he has nothing that he can use to his advantage with Ask Meek. Nobody's really gonna ask him business or music, album, feature,
Nope.
song related questions right now. So it's terrible time. He used to do this. To his defense, he used to do Ask Meek all the time, and it's before all the accusations came out.
Go back to that 1-6. It said out of 10 rate Johnson's baby oil. Oh my god!
Yeah, see, now it's just timing with Meek, bro. Like,
It's just this app. It's not for you. Twitter is not for you. LA Fitness app
It's
not
not-
for me.
even if you're-
certain
but-
apps not for certain people.
That's crazy.
but look, Six said you think he's playing into it, and I'm like, it's not benefiting him at all. I can see if you're playing into something that essentially will benefit you financially or your business, but if you're not, and you're just allowing it to be nothing but trolling,
Or
and you're not,
Diddy.
and you're not capitalized.
He's not promoting nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no
So
product
you're
for
not
me to
able.
promote.
He just dropped a song today called
Ask Meek?
Cybertruck.
Oh,
Meek,
Meek?
dropped a song today?
Yeah, called Cybertruck.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was gonna,
and
I
this
was
is
gonna
gonna make
ask
me
that
want
right
to go
now.
listen to it.
Well, I think that was his way to gain
fries?
traction. That was his way to gain traction to it.
If he would have gained traction, he'd have called it baby oil. I promise you.
Damn, that
Traction
would've-
and baby oil
Platinum.
is kind of a
Platinum
really
records.
That would've been
oxymoron. That's a
cold.
crazy oxymoron. You said traction and baby oil. But yeah, he dropped a song called Cybertruck. So I think this is his way of probably getting people to engage or come to his page and click the link to listen to it.
Oh, sure.
But it's the wrong timing, nigga. For Ask Meek, you don't want nobody to ask you no questions.
This is
You
childish.
paid Diddy a conjugal visit. He's not his wife. Go ahead.
We all know that.
I'm over it.
No, I do know that. I do know that. I do know that Meek Mill is not Diddy's wife. That's a factual statement.
All right, so
I mean,
well, let's get out of this pocket for real. This baby oil Diddy pocket is ridiculous.
stand on that is crazy.
Whoa. All right, so who's single in the room?
I
That's a
am.
personal question.
I'm getting personal. Who's single in the room?
I'm not.
Depends on the day.
Ella single. Six depends on the
Nah,
day.
I'm single.
Danny
Is
Oh,
fuck.
what?
single.
CJ said that.
CJ.
Yeah, that was CJ.
single or not?
He said it depends on the day. I said that.
That was CJ, not Six.
Oh, okay. All right. I was just asking. So that the market of dating is kind of crazy. I want to know how y'all feel about the dating scene, and also this question brings us to do we care? What is your top 5 worst cities you think for dating or that you've experienced? Not everybody's necessarily from LA, so what's the dating scene like?
I don't think I can play
The
this.
dating scene.
Why?
I haven't really been a lot of places.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I've always lived in LA, so I don't have anything to compare it to be honest. But I mean, I date just
Y'all ain't
fine.
never dated nobody outside the city, flew nobody out?
No.
I'm not implicating myself.
That's sex trafficking.
It's a crime now. Sorry.
Sex trafficking, buddy.
And I don't want to get back into that, but I was just asking that. How? That's fucked up.
I didn't know it wasn't to
I
this
flown
case.
in
I didn't
pretty-
know that was sex trafficking.
I think it's really just the biggest like. I don't
Stipulation.
I don't even know the word I'm trying to think of, but I really feel like that's just a loophole. That's a sick ass loophole because it's just not the case. Like, it's just not. It don't make sense to me. I get it, but like,
Traffic that ass to me.
Whoa. So a recent study by Fetish Finder.
I'm tired of y'all these motherfucking names. Y'all niggas is quick.
That was super quick,
That's
bro.
sick.
Hey, don't put that on me, man.
Stat that. Yeah, can't stand, won't stand. Sick.
Fuck y'all niggas. I have no relation to Diddy. I don't know why. Y'all should have gave something to Scotty. That should have been his nickname.
Damn.
oh my god.
So, like,
that's
I was-
Scotty too hottie.
What is
Scotty.
Fetish Finder? But anyway, a recent study by Fetish Finder has ranked the worst cities for dating, citing
y'all.
a low likelihood of marriage, high divorce rates, and a poor quality of life. The study analyzed 6 key factors, including the population of singles, cost of living, and relationship activity in 20 major U.S. cities. Let's check it out. So New York is number 1, I'm assuming. Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Chicago, and San Antonio. I've never been any of those places except for L.A. So
I've only been to
Bro,
LA.
you gotta get some traveling
and
on.
I didn't go to San Antonio as an adult, so I can't even call it.
why do you think L.A. is number 2?
As far as just like the overall dateability is what they're saying, these cities have the worst rating for overall dateability. Well, I think you're gonna have big cities are gonna make it harder to have a date because you have more options, you have more things going on. It's a busier place where
More expensive.
Yeah, but do you think that plays into dating though?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know how much it is to feed me? That's a lot of money. That costs a lot of money.
Eligible with the temple rub.
Every time.
Okay, so I guess all is said and all. I don't know if that makes sense. These cities have the worst dateability. So you think it's because the cost or the expense?
Economy. I think LA's economy has a huge effect on relationships. There's
For
people
sure.
that are living together only so that they have a place to stay. It's people that are dating or stuck in a miserable relationship because LA rent is so high that if you don't date this person, you're gonna be homeless. So
Right.
you have to stay in that
To
toxic relationship. There's plenty of situations like that in LA. I feel like the economy just makes everything hard, including dating.
Yeah.
Your worst dating situation, what city was the person from?
Miami.
Oh man, come on now.
The East Side.
Miami.
You're so goddamn messy, Miles.
What's your answer?
He's being messy intentionally. So I got mine out the way. I didn't want to wait. I'm getting my.
That boy said out of state.
Yeah.
Kept it out of state.
I plead the fifth.
What say you?
The 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
say
fifth.
West Covina.
West Covina.
That was very
got some
specific.
toxic women.
Some toxic women out there.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I would say the East Side. Anything east of the 110, I've learned my lesson.
I think everyone knows mine, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't.
I think that would be hard.
I'm always clueless. I'm Mr. Clueless.
I'll fill you in.
That would be hard to decide if we obviously haven't lived in multiple cities and dated in multiple cities. But I do think Los Angeles, if we're speaking about solely here, it has a stigma of uppity, bougie,
bourgeois.
better than. So it makes probably a lot more relationships do this instead
Right.
of like. When you're not in a city where attitudes are like that, or there's stuff going on where people feel like they're so much more important, it probably allows you to bond more than
Yeah.
have all that.
Also, it's like this is Hollywood, so your
That's what I was
girl
gonna
or your
say.
significant other could be fucking a ball player or
Yeah.
a rapper
It's all about
or
flexing.
an actor or a big time exec, and you wouldn't even know it, or you might find out. It's just too much temptation.
So
out
accessible
here
Yeah.
too. It's
versus
right here.
a small city in the South.
And
or
vice versa
Midwest.
too, though. You could have your man out there with an OnlyFans girl or an influencer or a bottle girl. Like the you
Temptation
never
is
know.
way higher
Yeah.
in big cities when
Yeah.
you're influenced by stuff.
Yeah,
So New York and Los Angeles, I see why that's top 2 cities.
I also think too, though, the one thing that I will say, being a transplant to LA and it being on the list, is I think that people just don't know where exactly to go. Like when you're not from, like when you're not from LA, the first thing you do is like, oh, I'm gonna go to Hollywood, or I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, and then you meet these people and you hang out with these people, and then you find out that they're the worst human beings in the world because everybody is inundated with that energy there. But then you go out and you go to the hood, or you go to the Koreatown, or you go to the regular areas where there's like just regular life happening, and you might meet better people. So I feel like sometimes in situations like this, it is from, you know, you're in New York and you're going to Soho. You're in New York and you're going to, you know, the higher end places in New York, thinking that, oh, this is all the shit that I've been seeing that I wanted to go to. But everybody's doing that. So you're meeting all the people that are putting on airs, as opposed to meeting the people that are just like, man, we going to the mall. Like, take me to the regular mall. You know?
I want to meet you at like a Target or something like that, grocery stores,
right?
Domestic things like that. Meeting people in social settings, to me, it's like, okay, we could be casual, but I'm not going to take you serious if I met you in like a club or a bar.
Sears.
No, I'm saying serious. Sears not even open no more. I'm not that old.
Take you to Sears.
That's the store. But
I did used to be in Sears all the time.
He was a model.
A Sears model?
No, not for Sears.
What was it? Finger
hut, and I did.
What the fuck is that?
That's
JC Penney. I did one more. JC Penney, maybe.
What is Finger Hut? What do they sell?
It's a catalog. It's a catalog. It's like a shopping catalog back in the day. It would have been like Amazon in a book, pretty much.
Oh, that's before my time. You got it.
But he was model.
Okay. Catalog model.
He was model. Okay. Do we care? I definitely care. I'm actually terrified. I don't know what this means.
This is cat.
All right, it says I don't know how weird this is. I don't know what it means either. Earth will obtain a second moon in the form of the tiny asteroid called 2024 Part 5. The asteroid known as a mini moon.
Part 5? I'm sorry.
PT5. I don't know if it's Part 5. It could be 2024 PT5.
I hope it's PT5 and not Part 5, because what the fuck
if we
happened
run
to
this
1
year
through
back,
4?
get through this damn year.
What happened to 1 through 4?
Yeah.
There we go. See, you get into conspiracies. We can talk. The asteroid, I guess it's an asteroid known as a mini moon, is expected to make a single orbit journey around the Earth, ending on November 25th. During this time, the asteroid will loop around the Earth, but won't complete a full orbit. After the 2 months, it will return to orbiting the sun.
How do y'all know?
That's what I'm saying.
What it's finna do. I believe space is made up. I believe all that shit is made up.
Oh my God.
Let's talk.
The Earth is flat.
Let's talk.
It's a big ass projector up there. Ain't none of that shit real. I don't believe in that.
Let's talk, D-John.
I'm not into all of that.
So both of y'all think space is fake?
It's fake.
Man, I don't know about fake, but there's some shit we can talk about when you start.
Drake, John Skinny.
The last one had a little ring to it, but nonetheless, that's your second strike.
Oh, shit. Okay, so like you said, how can we even tell? And how do you have why is it a mini moon when it's technically just an asteroid? And how is it going to loop around the Earth but not make a full orbit and then go back to the sun and loop back around the sun?
How do you know what it's about to do?
It sounds like it's controlled to me.
No, it sounds like a boomerang. It came from back here and it went halfway around and then it went back to where
But there's no gravity in space.
But there's orbit.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Listen, I paid attention in school a little bit.
Cap. I did the 12 planet science project too. I used all type of potatoes and fruits and stuff.
They didn't talk about comets moving on.
Watch the payoff at the end of the day. All I'm saying is, I don't believe in space. I think all of this stuff is projected.
This is so wild.
They just put a
I mean, he's not too far-fetched. I'm not going to lie. He's not too far-fetched.
The projector is the craziest part to me.
Well,
I mean, the thought that...
What high-power-ass projector could make everybody see all that?
The same one
you see what they let you see.
Shit.
You see what they let you see.
All right, you know what? Why would you make this a topic? I'm not doing this with these. I'm not doing this with these two. Kid and Play over here got me fucked up. Turn it to the next one.
Kid and Play is crazy.
That is hilarious.
It is.
I don't know how to do it. I never saw the house parties.
What? We're gonna have to have movie
House Party is my favorite
how do you grade all these rappers
What that gotta do
and
with
how they
watching
perform?
movies?
And you ain't even been able to see none of the greatest.
I mean,
movies.
respectfully,
Bruh.
Kid and Play is not on the report card. So
Yeah,
I was like,
I've never seen House Party. I know what it is.
House Party 1 is my favorite movie.
I'm saying
of all
critiquing music
time.
so much, but never really watch movies. Is your life all
All
music?
time. I love House Party. I thought that was how my life was gonna be when I grew up.
You thought what?
I saw House Party like I saw House Party way later on in my life, and I thought that was how my life was going to be when I grew up.
Oh, really?
I thought that was how life was going to be. It was sorely not.
I'm sure they throw
mistaken.
a party, hence the title.
We should.
Did any movies as a kid or TV shows have a super impact on y'all that just like stands out as like y'all shit?
Entourage. That's why I'm in entertainment
Entourage.
business.
That's
That's my
hard.
favorite show.
That's
Really?
hard.
Yep, watch it over and over to this day.
Entourage was great.
Yep.
I should
You
go
got no
watch
shows
that.
that you
It's fire.
specifically
'Cause I watch
grew up
Ballers.
on that stand out to
I
you?
see Ballers.
You know
Or
what?
movies that like
Same pocket.
Oh, entertainment.
I'm a big movie guy. No pun intended. Right?
I like that.
But
I
I'm a
like
big
that.
movie. I always say, man, if I wasn't rapping, I'd be a movie critic.
really?
Like I'd go to school for that.
ATM.
Really?
Bro,
So you
like,
throwing tomatoes, you Ebert and Robert and thumbs up in
oh,
movies
bro,
and shit.
I'm recommending movies that are like anyone that tells me, hey, what movie should I watch? Like any girl I be saying, hey, like what movie should I watch? I'm recommending like 2 hour plus movies, like 2 hour 30 plus movies.
That's hard.
I try to watch it at 90 minutes. Once it goes over 92,
I like the direction and all that.
Yeah.
So like going back to that little question is when I see movies like good directed movies, I want to bring that like to my work. You know?
What's your favorite movies? What are some of
Like
your favorite
Prisoners, like Prisoners is my number one. Prisoners,
Never
you
seen it.
see,
I don't think I've
It's-
seen it.
That's a good movie. The Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
movies? Never saw that.
That's
Never seen
crazy.
that?
That's
I
how I,
don't-
know
I
you
wouldn't
really
know
on
off
your
name.
shit. Because
I
I ain't
wouldn't know off
never
name.
like
seen
Quentin Tarantino, like that
Oh,
movie
yeah.
right there,
Oh, you
cold.
shit.
Oh, that's a movie
That's
cold.
why
Thriller.
Prisoners right here?
This movie
That's your favorite movie?
cold,
All right,
yeah.
I'm watching it. Say
What
less.
about The Platform? You ever seen The Platform?
The Platform, that
It's
shit
about
sound familiar.
That, prison
Yes, with all the
that got the
food.
levels. Yep. That's,
You would bring up a food movie.
Go ahead.
How would you survive if you was on the, does it go up or down? It goes down.
By the time you
It
get
goes down.
low, it's nothing
So if
left
you was on
on
the
it.
bottom floor, what you gonna do?
You never seen that movie, Stat?
Turn
I mean,
on.
Oh,
Stat.
they have a
Six.
cooking show like that now.
I got to.
What?
Like that
Which one? This
concept
one?
a little bit.
This movie's
Oh, going
cold
down
too.
levels?
No, where you start on the bottom floor and they give you like hardly anything to work with. Like they give you broken stoves, messed up pots and pans, barely any food. And if you survive cooking on that level,
Move up.
then they move you up, and then it's like a moderately stocked in like good kitchen, and then you do it again, and then if you do, you move all the way up to like the master chef kitchen, and you got to keep making something with nothing every
Damn.
time.
That movie you
What
said
show
The
was
Platform
that?
was crazy.
The Platform was a crazy movie. Check that out.
Y'all fuck with scary movies though?
No,
No.
They're not scary enough.
I
for me
watched
no
The
more.
Deliverance.
Scary.
What? Hey, I mean,
That
it's
was
cool.
good.
I guess
Is that the one that just came out?
With Monique?
Yeah.
Lee Daniels.
That's I can smell your
I didn't-
happy
I
pussy.
didn't
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
she did say that.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
did
like
say
that.
That was a
cool.
good shout out to Glenn. That
I
was
did
a
not
good.
like that. But I think it's because movies now, to make them scary, they get so unrealistic and it doesn't scare me no more. So
Well,
watching them, the storyline
Did
just
you hear
seems to
about
suck.
This is a
Long
real
Legs?
story.
This is a real story.
Yeah, but real
I'm
storyline.
glad you said that, Stick. I was gonna bring up an idea for next month for you guys if you guys are down.
No,
Halloween.
no.
Next month.
Oh, it is
Halloween.
I said
Halloween.
no last year.
I want to dress up
What
for
is it?
Halloween.
And so I thought that'd be a good idea since last year.
I do wanna dress up.
The Shame on You cast went and experienced a bunch of Halloween attractions. This year was the Fair to Say cast.
A haunted
I thought
house.
you were gonna talk about that's.
17th door.
I'm not going there. I'm
I'm
claustrophobic.
not-
I'll do it.
17th
I'll
floor.
do it.
I'm claustrophobic. I
They
can't
did
do it.
17th door last year. I will
What is
send
that?
you the
What-
video.
yeah.
That's like the.
They drown you and put water
Oh,
on
they
your
got.
face.
Oh, those are the ones
I
that
know
get
what's touching
abusive.
it. No one's
Shave your
touching it.
hair.
That's the
Oh,
one
yeah,
where
nah,
No one's
cool.
touching it.
you have to sign a form at the beginning.
No one's touching
a release form.
Yeah,
They'll
people die.
tase you. They be pushing you, jumping you.
Yeah, they
all
try to
types of
tase you. They
shit.
this
Who went?
thing,
Who
this little
went?
thing suction.
Barbie, Duno, Gina. Oh, AD went.
No one's touching
Six.
me. You can scare me, but you don't have to touch me.
They cut my fucking hair.
I'm
They
all for
touch you?
haunted houses, but yeah, don't touch me. I'm not going
No,
through.
don't
I'm not
touch me.
crawling through tight spaces. I'm not partially drowning and getting wet
Yeah.
and all that. No, I ain't doing all that.
Anything where we got wet.
You want to scare me? Like just throw away food out the fridge or something. No.
Can you imagine Dijon walking through a haunted house eating something? Nigga ain't scared.
Oh, they tased you.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
the one I-
nobody tasing me. That's crazy.
Would you go?
No, I wouldn't go to. If they touch you, no, I wouldn't go.
Yeah, now that we definitely can do something though, for sure.
We can just go to Knott's.
I just want to dress up.
I'll dress up. What are we gonna do? this
Halloween
year?
party, FMW Halloween party.
Trick or treating.
Call Heather.
I'll get a nose
Tell them to
piercing.
put it
I'll be
together.
AD. I'll get a nose piercing.
We could just
Damn.
paste you a little rhinestone on. You
Oh.
ain't gotta get it. You don't even. You don't.
A little nose piercing right
Hey.
here.
Do it up.
Yeah, we'll just put you a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
rhinestone
AD. I'm gonna give me a nice new fitted hat and a piercing. Yeah, AD. Do it up.
Do it
What are
up.
y'all gonna be?
Which FMW member are you gonna be?
I gotta be FMW member.
on. We have to dress up as somebody else.
Yeah, that's fire.
Six is
I like
cold with
that.
these
I like that
randomized-
theme party. I like that theme party. I'm AD. 6 is t-rell.
6 gotta be too real.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's the
Pick
easiest.
somebody else. I'll be fine.
You can't be smacked.
I'm be King.
I can see that. That's funny. That's funny. You could be King.
Oh, Empath Edition.
I don't know.
What would you be? You can put
Worm.
on. Yeah, I was gonna say worm. What she say as a worm? I was watching that episode. She was like as a worm. I was screaming.
He gonna be Duno.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'll be Duno.
Nah, let's get creative. You should be Pun.
Punstigator. Hey, I need.
You could be Punstigator. That's when you gotta get creative. Like think outside of the box.
Yeah, you don't have to actually look exactly like you.
Yeah.
Right? You're right.
You
Makes
should
sense.
be Smack.
You have to wrap
No.
your foot up.
I don't even think I could do that.
You just gotta put a boot
That'd
on.
be the toughest acting role ever for me.
Some potes and a boot.
No, it takes
And some
more than
apple
it would
juice.
take way more than that to be
Some
Smack.
cigarettes. I'm
That's
gonna
why I
say
said
some
some
cigs.
potes. Some
I couldn't
potes.
do Smack, trust me. Nah, not at all. Smack could do Mac Wop. They could play each other.
Nah, the pre could be Mac Wild.
That's fucking funny.
Hey, but speaking
God.
of movies and TV shows, y'all anticipating anything? Because I think we got a note here that says Wednesday, which is the Addams Family spinoff, I believe.
Wednesday, yes, that's an amazing
Season
one. That's
2
gonna be
is
a good
coming.
one.
Is there any sequels or TV shows?
Yes.
Anything we're really anticipating?
Yes.
The Penguin, right?
Den of Thieves 2.
I just watched the trailer.
Yes.
I can't
watched
wait.
it.
Den of Thieves too.
Yes, that movie was
Just
good.
dropped
Shout out
Trailer.
O'Shea Jackson
Whoa.
Jr.
Yeah, that
Yes.
first
And
one.
O'Shea's coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Gerard
his character,
Butler?
Yep.
Gerard is a beast, bro.
Yeah, I love this.
Fire.
It's gonna be good.
This is about to be so good, bro.
So sequels, when you're like this, super anticipated.
Freezing.
Are we worried that they
Oh
messed
yeah,
them
he
up?
went to London.
Because I was about to say, remember how it ended?
Yeah, he got away.
Action movies, I don't think can really get played out.
Oh, this is
on a
gonna be
sequel.
some Fast and Furious shit.
Premise on this one, potentially Gerard Butler gets fired,
Uh-huh.
and he's like,
He
I'm
wants
tired of
in.
being a hero.
Yeah.
He going back the other way.
Yeah. I feel
Oh,
like,
like
honestly,
It's gonna be fire.
I
Oh,
would
man.
love this same conversation we always have, but who cares? Whatever. I would love to see them take this like to how they like a bunch of
Franchise.
like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ocean's 11,
Yeah,
12.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Did it
because
multiple
Ocean's
times.
is one of my favorite sets of movies. I
Yeah,
love
look, they in the
that
car
type of-
together.
Add more
Sorry to cut you
characters.
off, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're in the car together, so it looked like they definitely.
I
doing
wonder if the director or whoever put this together had that name, because that name's like universal, like just how you said Ocean's 11, like Den of Thieves,
Den of
like
Thieves.
you know he's gonna turn into a thief now, and I seen diamonds, so like
It's meant to be a
This
franchise.
about to be
taking
a
the name.
heist.
Yeah, keep
Oh,
multiple.
serious.
And this one has like a sub name too, which is Pantera.
I got to see what that
So
is.
crazy.
that's why
That
I'm like, I
means.
would love to see how it evolves, because this
That boy
Oh, 50 Cent's in it?
Yeah.
They didn't kill his character in the original?
and Gerard Butler.
In the original, he didn't die? 50 Cent didn't die?
I don't recall him dying.
No, I
oh
don't
he
think-
died.
He did.
He died
Yeah.
in the movie, in the original. Maybe they bringing him back like they did that guy in Fast and Furious.
Hell no, they shot him in the head, I think.
Oh, he was shot by police as he tried to escape.
With Ray.
But you know what? That's the thing about shit like this. Like, you might see, like, later on, it'll be like they took him
Flashback.
somewhere and he actually did live and he just was, like, ducked off, or who knows. Like, they always do stuff like that in these movies. Especially with him. You got to think about it with, like,
Yeah, they tried to.
Power.
Low key did it with Kanan.
Kanan,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I was like, with all that, that's just how he thinks. I'm not here for that next
The Passion
one.
of the Christ 2 is...
What's the two part? When he come back?
Like, he was only here for a little while, according to the
Man,
story.
man,
So how do you
nah,
make a
man.
whole movie about that?
But that's what I'm saying. If the first one was all about
The
his
crucifixion.
crucifixion, then what is part 2?
Like, he's arisen.
After?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, he was only here for like...
It's AD. It's BC and AD.
But
After.
biblically, he was only here for a little while. Like, he didn't have many stories.
Yeah, 33
after.
years.
He spoke to the disciples, then he ascended into heaven on the water.
Right.
It wasn't like he went and performed more miracles and was doing X, Y, Z.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
people,
So what
right.
are we going to see on 2?
Y'all playing with something that doesn't need to be turned into a movie, and then
It don't.
Jesus Black is on.
That would have
They
been nice.
should've
I
made it
remember
like
watching
the
the first
first
one. It
time.
was so gruesome.
I
was
never
so
watched
gruesome.
it.
Is
I
Mel
couldn't-
Gibson directing this one too?
Oh, yeah. It's Mel
Yeah, I've
Gibson
seen the first
directing
one.
this
I saw the
I
first
doubt
one.
it.
I saw the first one in theaters.
That's crazy.
People was walking out. People was
Or-
walking out that bitch crying.
Damn.
Is he directing the next one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. He
Oh,
needs to go
Mel
sit
Of course
Gibson
he
down.
is.
cold.
Mel, of course Mel Gibson
Oh,
is.
the resurrection.
He,
Oh, it's called The Resurrection.
Oh, so it's about him. Easter. It's about the Easter story.
No,
that's not a
oh.
movie. That's more like a short film.
I'm over it.
I'm over it, bro. Like it just doesn't
Certain
make sense.
subjects
Chronologically, even it don't make sense. And then certain things, it's just like you got that off.
Yeah,
already.
Take the W.
Yeah,
like you got
don't
that
come back
off.
20 years later trying to
it's
tell
one of the
another
most
part, trying to do a money grab. It's a different time now too. Like
yeah, for sure.
Way
now,
different time. You playing with fire.
That's gonna be all types of think pieces, arguments, everything.
Cancellations.
Well, unless there is a way. If they make say it takes place in like a week. Say there's a week that passed from the time that Christ rose from the dead on the third day to when he ascended on that lake.
Well, it was 3 days.
So y'all Christians, right?
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. It was 3 days that he was
I
dead.
can't partake.
That's
he
what I
rose
think
on the
this
third
is about.
day.
I think this might be about the 3 days.
Oh, the 3 days until he rose.
Yes.
So say they
'Cause it says
based the whole
resurrection.
movie off of that.
No,
like
3 days.
3 days.
I guess
And
that's
the
Wasn't he in, like, a
emotions that
tomb or
took
something?
place.
Yeah.
He was in a tomb.
And they had to like roll the rock out or
On the
something.
So that
third
was
day,
the thing.
angel
On the
had-
third day
yeah.
that they came back, the stone was moved, and the tomb was empty.
Christ's day off.
Man, that's crazy that this is a story that's been
6.
going on for so many years, and nobody's alive to tell if it's accurate. I don't
Easter
know.
Don't
is
get
my
us struck
favorite
down
holiday,
with
though. It's still my favorite holiday.
It's such a subject. We definitely don't. We touch on politics vaguely. We definitely not gonna get into religion. We gonna stay away from that at this table. All right. So there's one more that people are anticipating. I think this one I'm really anticipating. The first trailer for Squid Game season 2 has been released. Oh, it's coming out the day after Christmas, so that's gonna be hella binge watch.
I've never seen the first one.
I just watched the first one last week.
Fire.
Just watched
Did
it.
you like it?
That shit was hard.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
And
See,
this
like that's the type of like eerie, creepy shit I would rather watch than like horror.
This is
movies.
like thriller.
Like I just
Yeah,
fuck with the
Thriller.
colors, like
I like
how it was shot,
thrillers.
just how it was shot, just like everything, little color scheme and shit.
So cold.
You got to watch that, Dijon. It was definitely a good show. So part 2 is coming. And I wonder if they're gonna do part 2 of the actual reality
game
show, the game show, which I think is gonna draw a lot of
Oh
attraction.
yeah, I
to.
seen that. Well, I didn't see it, but like I seen.
They do
that.
it like you imitate it, obviously. In the
People
game
die.
show. No,
Nah, fine.
Would you try out for this?
What you trying to say?
You don't
Hell yeah, I would try out for this. I would do.
You was on Wipeout?
I did Wipeout.
I feel like I could clear Wipeout.
You did Wipeout?
couldn't
Wipeout
clear
was the
Wipeout.
hardest physical thing I've ever done in my life.
I think I could handle Wipeout.
And
Would you be able to do that old ass Japanese one?
like the gymnastics,
like-
the Ninja Warrior thing?
No. It's like it's old, and these motherfuckers just
I don't think I've seen
like
it.
hitting walls and shit.
Pull up my video and we'll try to
no,
find my
that's
Wipeout
wild.
Can we
video.
find it? I feel like I'm agile enough.
No, I'm
and
not gonna lie.
mobile
I'm not gonna lie.
enough.
You hit. No, the problem is not the course. It's once you fall 15 feet from the course and hit the water and
I
have to
can't
swim
swim.
to the ladder
I can't swim, so.
and climb up a completely vertical
Oh, you
ladder.
did the balls?
Yes,
That's
bro. I didn't do the
crazy.
balls. Whoa.
Pause.
Nigga say, yeah.
It is called the Big Red Balls.
And I did.
We're talking about Wipeout. I had
What
to
do you
that
win? What do you win if you win Wipeout?
$25K if you
That's not
win
enough.
the finals.
That's not enough.
It used to be
How
50,000.
long is the course though? Pause.
There's 2 different courses. There's the first leg of the course, and if you get a fast enough time, you move on to the second course. But I'm telling y'all, it is so taxing. Physically, it's the hardest thing I've ever done.
How long
in
did you
35
last?
years.
Pause.
How long did we last? I think we got.
And there's not been one question that y'all have asked about this situation that has not been paused. I love this. This is amazing.
The first one we got to like the first leg of it in like 6.5 minutes, I think, and then the second one we got beat by another team. She couldn't finish. I finished the whole course, but she
Just
couldn't
like
finish.
a nigga.
She couldn't finish.
If
So how
You
many?
finished and she didn't finish.
She
Just like a
cried,
nigga.
she cried and jumped off and she couldn't make it through. She was about to throw up.
So
We
how
both
many?
threw
How
up.
many did you have to get through? Pause.
There's like 4.
I'm just adding more
there's like 4. How many did you have to get through? There was like 4 or 5 courses on the first half where the big red balls are, and I got to like the third one.
You got to the third big red ball. So you only got to 2?
It's a game.
What did they call you guys?
Pause.
Wipes?
Oh, we were the.
The wet wipes.
Oh, they had a nickname.
Oh, what
got a
was
team
it?
name?
Yeah, they made us to have a team name.
Golden.
Cuddling couple or some shit.
Yeah,
like
something relationship based. Yeah, for sure. They gave us a whole little scenario to go out and
Who
do.
won?
We didn't win. We didn't play. We didn't get to go to the finals. Thank God, because I don't think I could even competed in the finals.
And it was just random. It's like you was stuck.
10
with
teams.
randoms?
Yeah, we just randomly we did the audition over the phone, Skype audition. They liked us, and shit, we went and did it. But yeah, I would do any show. Well, I would say any of them, but she's been on some shit on the game show
Six.
network.
Hey, look up those old ass Japanese games.
Let me see where. Which one are you talking about?
It's like
it's similar to that.
It's like old Japanese like running. Obstacle course show.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They be tripping.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they called it.
Yes.
These motherfuckers are taking balls though.
Nah, this one is like extremely.
I'm getting it right now.
Oh, most extreme elimination is crazy.
I forgot where I used to watch this. This used to come up on my TV all the time.
Stab.
The show was some we just had.
Is that paint?
It's like this slime shit to make it slippery.
Are you biracial?
Can you pull it
Black
up?
and white. You know?
I'm pulling up right now.
Oh, I think.
Yeah. Wipeout was insane, but I would do any of them shows.
That's you?
No, I don't know what he's talking. Hey, we were the thumbnail though of the Wipeout episode. Y'all ain't never competed in nothing or would never do a game show or anything
I
like
would
that?
do this because I'm really like I'm very competitive.
I do Ninja Warrior easy.
Ninja Warrior?
I clear that shit.
What's Ninja Warrior?
Ninja Warrior.
Show us that.
You
please.
are an agile.
American Ninja Warrior? You ain't never seen that?
I'm clearing that shit.
No, can you show us?
I don't know if he's
Is
being
what sword?
serious right now because American Ninja Warrior might be one of the hardest things.
No. It's like it's like
What I love about this.
It's hard. I think he's trolling.
There is an American Ninja Warrior obstacle course through here. I will stream this with you if you think you can really clean this.
There's one out here.
Let's go.
I'll go. I promise
Let's
I'll go. We set that
I know
up
how
this
to
weekend.
tightrope, scale walls.
No, so American Ninja Warrior is a lot of physical upper body strength.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
I'm cutting up to it. I don't care.
Come on, Ella, you ain't gonna do the American Ninja Warrior?
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah,
All you and her was
All you gotta do is put a roasted chicken at the top, and Dijon gonna get that motherfucker.
I know that's right. Fry it too.
But no, it's a whole course. It's kind of like Wipeout where you have to run, jump, climb. You use your arms for a lot of shit. You got to use a lot of strength to do it.
Nah, you know who you gotta look up?
Oh, you see, I haven't
hold
seen
on.
this course yet.
Go look up Krishan.
Oh, athletic.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
she cold.
Remind me of me in high school. Just hella
Look it up.
athletic.
Yeah, she cleared that.
He
shit.
smoked before he came because he on something right now.
She cleared it.
Toe they ass up, bro.
She
She
got
told
like
that ass
a.
up.
American.
Look.
She's on the reboot of this show?
The tag.
No, this is not it. This is not what I'm talking about.
This American Ninja Warrior? The hell is this?
It's
Down. She's somewhere. Nah, I'm gonna find it because y'all.
Oh, do y'all remember? I'm really old. I'm about to show my age. Do y'all remember American Gladiators?
Yup. Oh yeah.
I can't believe you know because you're 10 years younger than me almost, so I can't believe you know that.
I remember I used to see that. What was that? Pros versus regular dude?
Oh, you found? Oh, yeah, they did put her on Cincinnati Enquirer.
6, I just sent you a funny video.
I forgot what they called us, though.
Cincinnati.com.
I got the actual video I can send you.
Send it to me.
Hold on.
Hey, what was that? What was that one MTV show where it was like regular people playing the NFL players or anybody?
Oh, Joe's versus Pros?
Joe, yeah, pros versus Joes.
Pros versus
What were
Joe's?
they doing on that show?
They were like, man, they probably like say, I don't know, I'm a cold ass fucking fitness dude, and I'm going against Terrell Owens.
Where is it?
Oh, like a regular fitness person versus celebrity.
Yeah,
Or athlete.
exactly.
Okay, I mean, I would play.
Or even just anybody regular that's up for the challenge.
I could do a versus with like Charles Barkley or something.
I don't actually have it.
You balling out against Charles Barkley.
I would drop a dub
I'm not
on
finna.
Cling Team. That's what it was. The Cling Team.
what?
Clean team.
That's what they named us. The Cling Team.
I'm
Clean,
trying to
like
send
clinging?
the
Clingy,
video.
yeah, because the whole, because I think when we did our challenge,
Oh,
I think
Hey, who's Shorty?
it's my girl.
that's his girl.
Hey, man.
You just had to ask?
I just had to
No,
ask.
fair to say. Yeah, that's,
Shit, and that looked rough, but I could clear that.
Yo.
Strike one.
Thinking shit, your girl not even looking at you.
I'm glad.
Why you smiling?
She can't
Bro,
look at
watch what I say though. I said
No,
no
memory.
y'all to go for that.
That's
Moment
cool.
For real,
memory.
but again, I would have won.
That was tough, bro.
I
I
ain't
ain't gonna lie.
taking
You
no
got to be
L's.
physically in shape for that. But yeah,
What?
you got to be super physically in shape to do that.
Pertaining to what?
No, I'm not saying like you. I'm just saying in general. To anybody to compete that, oh, you bogus. For anybody to compete in that thing, there were so many people that tapped out that couldn't even finish the course. They would come back. They was coming back looking defeated.
Second strike. Underdog.
Underdog.
Like what we do. I was letting him finish.
Shout out to
It's like Tourette's or
all right,
something.
we gonna go take her, get her vocal cords taken out with this damn loud bargain. Shout out to Underdog. This app is an easy way to make some cash just by making your picks on your favorite players, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. Underdog is now available in more than 30 states, including California and Texas. So please support the show. Use code FMW. Hit that link in the chat in the bio. Download the app and sign up now, man. Use that to get that deposit. It could be $5, $10, $20, whatever you got. Double it, triple it, and went up to 1,000 in bonus cash, man. So make sure y'all keep doing that.
Shout out to us. So, Danny, let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming up, what's going on.
New project will do pre-out now.
Yeah, so hey man, it's ATM Danny. Y'all could follow me on the gram at ATM Danny _. All my music, ATM Danny on every platform. And shit, I just dropped a tape with Dupree. Cold as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yes, I was about to say yes, ma'am. But that's
so you familiar? So does he get a grade?
Next year, the report card will drop in January. So next year,
let's do it.
Yeah.
I just got mentioned like 8 times right now. Like
for my freshman cover
before going in, before coming in, I was like, who the fuck mentioned me?
They are tagging you. So I made a post this morning. I'm doing my 5th annual LA freshman cover.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much. Since Double XL won't feature any LA artists on their cover 3 years in a row, so people are tagging you.
So what do you do for LA?
Great question. I could be doing 1,000 times more, 1,000 times better. But I do. This is gonna be my 5th LA freshman cover. I think that's what I'm doing. So
I think you do a lot.
No, that's dope though. That's dope. You definitely are doing a lot, and seeing you do that to highlight these artists. They may give you flack, but they got to give you love for what you're doing, because even if you are talking about them, any publicity is good publicity to some extent, and you have a platform that you're allowing people to benefit off of. So shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
That's
shout out
amazing.
to you.
Six, you got the video? You didn't get the video?
Video.
I sent you a video.
He's always got an ending to something.
I always
got
have
creative.
yeah, this is funny though. I want to end it on a funny tip. I texted it to you.
But while they're talking about that, let's go real quick to just some videos that came out. We had Schoolboy Q drop 3 videos.
I saw that.
I think it was 3 he dropped yesterday.
3 videos? Like music videos?
Yeah, I think he dropped 3 videos.
Shot them all a long time ago. They coming out.
Shout out to him. We had TF dropped a video today. Amazing video.
Yep.
We had Jason Cash dropped a little freestyle video, but it was a video as well. So let's make sure that we go check all those out. You guys know where to find them. They are very much so family to us. So you guys know where to go find those.
Not according to Scotty. Scotty didn't know who TF was.
That was
crazy. Oh, you peeped that?
I caught the highlights.
That was. I can't wait to see what
I was in
TF
Vegas. My
has
girl
to
was like,
say.
"Get out, we're watching that shit."
And he's been to the Apollo, I think.
Right. So.
Oh no, Scotty out of pocket.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
shout out to TF.
Shout out to TF.
Shout out to TF.
Da Leon. Do you have the video?
I'm trying to figure out how to put this up on here.
Okay.
Well, nonetheless, also real quick, some quick shout outs. Bree Carter, some female rappers from the West Coast.
Shout out to Bree Carter.
Bree Carter just dropped a single called Busybody. So please make sure you tap in with her. Also, T Spokes just dropped a new project called Speak On It. And AJ The One just dropped a new EP. So we got 3 FMCs from the land that just dropped new music today. Well, last night.
You know who's hella tight, and I don't think I realized that she was a rapper as well. Ashley Imani.
Ashley Imani?
Is that her name? She does skating. Yeah, she does skating. And I think she did a song too. And it was tight.
We didn't talk about Future's mixtape Pluto. Did y'all check it out? Came
I
out
didn't
last
get to
night.
listen to it yet,
We'll
but I
review
did
it
come
on
out
the-
last
touch on
night.
it
On the next episode, let's make sure we review
Give
it.
everybody
We'll sit with
time
it
to
over the
digest
weekend.
it.
We'll
Okay,
sit
make
with
sure
it
you
over
guys
the
stream it
weekend.
too. Let us know
Stream
your thoughts.
ATM Danny.
Yeah.
For
He's
sure.
one of our few guests who popped out. Shout out to Six for making that happen.
Yes,
He
sir,
fuck
man.
with
Shout
you.
out 6. Shout out all y'all too, man. It's been
Definitely.
cool.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
it was
coming,
fun.
brother.
So I wanted to make y'all laugh before we close out. This is a chef by the name of Chef Junie. He taught me how to make oxtail
Junie.
tacos. Check it out.
Hey y'all, I only got one more of these Chef Julie's all-purpose spice left. If you want it, come get it.
Oh shit.
He's a terrible person. For him to pull up to the beach.
And literally he's doing
do
that
a
spot.
Yo.
And then like the way he threw it, it looked like I was about to like die for it too. Like it was perfect.
That's hella
Just a quick
funny.
little laugh for the week.
I like that.
Oh shit.
Well, it's been a great episode. We had a
Has.
wonderful time having you here today. Thank you for coming. We got
thank y'all.
Setback, Dijon in the building. We are going to sign out, but you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Make sure that you guys continue to interact with those videos. Is it fair to say? And also, is it fair to say hashtag? You
Yeah,
know,
they're
you guys
both
can
working.
do both. We're looking at both of them.
Yep.
We will see you guys next time. Thanks for
Download
sitting with us.
Underdog.
Peace. Peace.